That's right, it's Stephen Lynch. I hear he's coming by today.
Yes.
With a brand new song, Anthony.
Bravo.
Well, welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show in the New York area. The phone number is 877-692-1027. Anywhere else, including Dallas.
Dallas.
Just had a nice conversation with the program director of Dallas, Anthony.
Are we on there?
We're on in Dallas.
Yeah.
The guy loves the show. He's into it. He gets it. We're still on in the middle of the night, but, you know, he's working on that.
I was going to say, does he sleep, you know? Maybe he doesn't sleep, and that's why he enjoys the show.
He doesn't preempt it for minor league hockey, so that's a good thing.
Give him that.
So anywhere else, including Dallas today, 866-277-4WOW. You know, we got to get right into the show.
Oh, yeah.
Major props going out to the New York and Long Island audience. Holy ass, you guys did us proud on Monday Night Raw.
What a presence.
We're talking about the WWF Raw is War. Well, it used to be called Raw is War.
It's just Raw now.
It's just Raw. Don't want to offend anyone.
We don't want the word war.
So it's called Raw now, Anthony. So
yeah.
I tune it in. I take a peek, every week to see all our pals. They're all our friends now, right?
Kind of funny to see him, talking smack and whatnot.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. And they start off Raw live from the Nassau Coliseum on Long Island. And there are O&A signs everywhere. Yeah. Totally. Everywhere.
My favorite, Norton 316.
Norton, you had a sign on TV all night long.
Norton 316.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Norton 316.
And there was another one, this stinks.
That stinks.
Oh, that stinks?
That stinks.
That stinks.
There were WOW signs everywhere. There were large versions of the WOW bumper sticker.
Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony right in the front row for the whole thing. Vince McMahon is doing his top of the show speech, and there it is, clear as day. And it was clear as day for just about every match last night.
Do you smell what Stinky's cooking?
I think that's what that one said. I couldn't really tell. And then they had another one said, Opie, what?
Hey, this was one
up here. Rick is gay? I don't know.
Is there a Rick is gay sign?
Howie, what's going on?
It was clear as day.
On TV?
Yep. Get some more calls, they'll all say it. Rick is gay. Later.
All right. That's no more gay for me.
No more gay. You're changing your life?
Anymore. No. Well, stay out of the bathhouses, and you can go back to being straight, I guess. Thanks. But wow, you guys did a great job at the Coliseum last night.
Yeah.
And we all noticed big time. And it seemed like there was 3 or 4 guys that had many, many signs.
Kept rotating them.
They kept rotating the signs in and out. The Norton 316, the That Stinks, the Opie What? Do you smell what Stinky's cooking?
Yeah.
The Opie and Anthony, the WOW. Those guys, we want to hook up with some serious prizes. So.
Yeah, did a great job. We reward you.
Yes, we do. So if you guys are listening, give the show a call. You're going to have to come down and prove it. Hopefully you saved your signs or you got pictures or something. Mm-hmm. And we'll definitely hook you up with some great stuff. Right, Anthony?
Hell yeah.
We love when we get signs on TV, don't we?
Yes.
Something we started a long time ago.
Very long time ago, yeah. People have run with it. Other people have picked it up.
Other radio shows have decided it's a good idea. The assault on the media thing, Anthony?
Yeah! Assault on your ratings, you dick.
So, we love reading our names on live TV. That's for sure.
That's fun. It's nice getting the people involved like that.
It's a lot of fun. Thank you. Someone's reminding me. Another sign that said King Balloon Knot.
King Balloon Knot.
King Balloon Knot was one of the signs last night.
That's a funny one.
Al, what's up? Hey, Al.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
Nothing much. I saw all those signs, and I saw King Balloon Knot, and I just rolled in my chair last night. It was just so hilarious seeing that, and Rick is gay.
It is funny when you listen to the show to then turn it on Raw and see the signs, because it does make you laugh. You're like, what is that one? King Balloon Knot.
All right, guys, you stink.
All right. My favorite, I think, was That Stinks.
That's very funny.
Joe, what's going on?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
It wasn't just at Raw. I actually walk around every day with a sign that says Rick is gay.
Oh, is that?
Later, guys.
All right, bro.
Rick, sell the Miata.
Yeah, get rid of the Miata. That would be a good start to get out of the gay zone. Tony, what's going on?
Opie, what? Did you see that one?
I saw that one, yeah.
That was a cool one. I'd say I probably counted about 6 or 7 of them last night.
They were. I'm not kidding, man. They were everywhere. There were so many wow signs. It was just unbelievable.
Yeah, I saw about 3 wow signs, and then the guy in the front row, I mean, right there on the border, had the big Opie and Anthony 1027 sign.
Can't get any better than that.
Oh, it's great, man.
I'll challenge anyone, but the guy was in the front row, dead center, Opie and Anthony sign the whole night on Raw.
Every time, I mean, I guess you saw it on the Titantron when the camera was on him, but every time you saw the camera, he knew the camera was on him. Bang, it was right up in the air.
And then those guys started lifting up all sorts of different signs, you know?
Yeah, you had, Opie what, and you had a wow sign, and you had O&A, and you had a bunch of them in there, man. It was great.
Yeah, we love that. So I think they're taping again tonight in Jersey, so we'll see what happens.
All right, man.
Thanks, Tony.
Later.
Peace.
Is that true? Jason.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Was there really a sign that said that?
There was a sign that said, Bubba, what's that string? I saw that. It was the funniest thing. I was at the show last night.
Yeah.
That guy had the best placement of your sign.
Yeah.
It was
Bubba, what's that string?
Yes. Bubba, what's that string? I swear to God. And that, by the way, that show when Bubba was there was a classic.
Yeah, a lot of fun. Bubba Ray Dudley, we had him in. We had a girl here, and Opie was checking her age the way he does. He looks at a balloon knot, her taint, and he can guess the age. Same thing, pretty much. Right next door.
It's the whole area, really.
And when
you need to know.
When she did it, we all knew beforehand that she had her time. And we were joking about it, and Bubba was oblivious to the whole thing, because then when she finally bent over, Bubba Ray said, "What's that string?" And we all got a big laugh out of it. So it's good to see that there was a sign there. Yeah, recalling that great moment.
I have never seen more O&A signs at a WWF event than last night.
It was so cool, because I'll be honest, I kind of forgot. You know, with the whole 9/11 thing, we've blown off a lot of the bits we all know and love on this radio show, and that's one of them. We get excited when we see all these signs on live TV, because then we have fun the next day on the radio. And I just tuned in, Raw like I do every week, and I'm like, holy crap, look at all these signs.
That's great.
It was insane. You guys just had the biggest promotional event.
Yeah.
Thanks to Vince McMahon, basically.
Yeah, and I think the WWF helps us out, because they've been known to take a lot of those signs down these days.
Yeah.
But they let the Opie and Anthony up for the whole damn show.
By the way, Ruin Garcia, serious smoking body.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Did you see Ivory?
Oh, yeah.
Ivory's got this new thing going on. I don't know. I don't know if it's hot or not. No, I got to ask Ann, actually. Thanks, Jason.
No problem.
She's wearing really hot clothes these days.
Yeah.
Her boobs practically falling out the top. And she's got, like, leather pants on.
Right.
Leather pants usually very hot when, the woman's in good shape, right?
Well, hopefully, we've seen leather pants on Lady Di here a while back.
That's why I said on a woman in good shape. Ivory, no question about it, has a great body. She had the leather pants on. I got to stand up for this. I won't show you anything.
What was she doing?
So in the back of the leather pants, right about here is a hole.
Right where the butt crack starts?
Yeah, a little lower. So it's a hole about like the size of a coffee lid, let's say. So you see like part of her crack.
It shows butt crack?
Yeah, it's the weirdest thing.
That's kind of odd.
Wow.
I don't know if it's sexy or not, though. I was trying to figure it out all last night. Because this is going to take off.
Butt crack hole
it's just
pants.
It's just a hole that shows her butt crack. No underwear, nothing. And just the line of the butt crack. But just a piece of it. It was the weirdest thing.
Really?
Hey, Rick, did she steal a pair of your pants?
Hey, Rich, you're next on the Opie and Anthony show. What's up?
What's up, guys? I'm going to SmackDown in Jersey tonight.
Yeah.
And all the people on Raw took all my ideas. You guys want me to try to get a certain sign on or what?
I think it's easy.
And watch how I play the crowds here.
Oh, okay.
I don't think Jersey's going to do a good enough job tonight. I think Long Island beat you guys last night. There's no way you're coming back from that victory.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You guys are going to have to try extra hard tonight at the Continental 'Center' Arena in Jersey when they tape SmackDown tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, man.
All right, man. Thanks, man. Peace.
All right, man.
Hey, Rich, you're next on the Opie and Anthony show. What's up?
What? What's up, guys?
Hey.
I'm going to SmackDown in Jersey tonight.
Yeah.
And wanted to, all the people on Raw took all my ideas. You guys want me to try to get a certain sign on or what?
Okay. Know what I would suggest, seriously? We need just one Opie and Anthony sign, because that's always good.
Yeah.
To help spread the word of the show. And then if you see, like, people have Opie and Anthony around you and they're on camera, that's when you got to, pull out all stops and get the really unusual signs.
Right.
Signs that only listeners of the show would get. Like
I'm going to be like 10 rows back from the ring, so I should be able to get something on.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, come up with something creative, from the show, I guess.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Rich.
Thanks, guys. You're
Bye.
great. Bye.
Let's go to Travis. Travis, what's up?
What's up, guys? I was at the Coliseum last night, section 312.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to say, there was some dude when I was walking out with a big, one of those, plastic beer banner kind of things that had a big, copy of the bumper sticker. Wow, it was awesome, man. I gave him a big honk. You guys were all over the place last night. It was awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty wild.
Yeah.
We're going to try to get some of the pictures up on Foundry Music. Actually, if someone has better shots than we got.
Yeah, we got pretty cheesy shots of the sign.
Yeah, send them in to Steve at foundrymusic.com.
Nice.
Thanks, Travis.
Later, man.
John D. from Jersey's a little pissed off. He had a Norton 316 sign. He was there last night. But it says Norton 316 means I just touched your child.
Jimmy, what's going on, man?
Hey, guys, I was wondering, do you believe what McMahon said at the top of the show last night?
What did he say?
He said that Austin's going to go in to the WWF at Survivor Series.
Well, no, he said someone from the WCW is going to turn on the WCW and join the WWF.
Yeah, and then he said he's going to be a name dropper, and he said Austin's name. Austin came out and stunned him, and about 2 minutes later, McMahon looked up and he had that sadistic smile on his face.
Can I tell you something?
Go ahead.
Austin will be staying with the WCW, bro.
I know.
That's blatantly obvious, okay?
Yeah.
They're setting up a storyline. Know what I think?
What?
I think Triple H is coming back, my friend.
Yeah, but...
I think Triple H is coming back.
Yeah, but the question is he going to WWF or is he going back with his wife in WCW?
That's what the deal is, dude. Someone from the WCW is going to be joining the WWF at Survivor Series. They're making it look like it's going to be Steve Austin, but then you're going to be surprised when you watch the Survivor Series and all of a sudden Triple H comes out and joins the WWF. Boom.
Right.
They're going to have to rewrite the whole damn story now because I just gave it away.
I don't think that's what's going to happen, though. I think Bob Backlund will be involved.
Bob Backlund. A Bob Backlund reference.
You're going back.
All right. Hey, thanks, Jimmy.
Yeah, anytime, man.
All right. Is this our buddy Jay Mohr?
Jay Mohr.
Hey, Jay.
Hey, speaking of strange signs, I'm at Queens College right now. I'm doing this Ford Focus gig, and some guy just asked me to sign a photo of us at WWF at the Garden with a sign that said Jay Mohr is gay.
Oh, remember that?
Yeah, the guy pulled it out. He took the photo of the sign, Jay Mohr is gay. It's you're holding it, and I'm standing next to you, and I look really gay.
Wasn't that that was about a year ago? Jay and I and a few other people went to one of the tapings.
Sandy, we took Sandy
and a few others. And
that's right, we bring the ladies out. We're gentlemen.
And we went to the Garden for a WWF taping, and there were signs everywhere. And
I remember the picture of that one.
Oh,
yeah.
you do? Was it on Foundry Music for a while?
Yeah, I do believe so.
And we sat down, and literally 3 rows behind us, a guy has a huge Jay Mohr is gay sign.
And we asked him if we could hold it ourselves. How you guys doing? I haven't talked to you. I'm in town for a minute.
Good, man. I saw you on Politically Incorrect sitting next to that brother.
Yeah, when I told him he was an idiot.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And then you started imitating a black gentleman right next to him.
Yeah, but I waited till I was off camera.
I saw that.
I said, right on, man.
Right on. You put the hand up.
I said, if I just imitated a black guy the way you just imitated a white guy on national television, I'd be out of a job and on the front page of the paper tomorrow. And he's like, that's not true. That's not true.
And Jay just goes, right on. Right on. Started laughing.
Right on, sucker.
That guy was a tool, man.
He was a tool. But you know what? I was listening to a KRS-One album, and KRS-One actually says his name in a rhyme, so that's good enough for me.
Oh, really?
Hey, Norton 316, that's the new signage?
Yeah, it was on TV last night. It's very fun.
That is so awesome.
I didn't see it, but I would like to.
Be Norton 666.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, your thoughts on the World Series, Jay?
I've never been more proud to be a Yankee fan.
Yes.
And I told my friends that are devastated, I said if they lost that game at home, they would have gotten a standing ovation.
Yep.
True.
The Yankees are great, man. We're going to retool. We're going to rebuild. We're going to be fine.
That was a tough one, though,
Hey, they beat the bad band. They beat Mariano Rivera. You can't ask for anything. Hey, you know what? Mark Grace has a ring. The guy played for those dog crap Cubs for 15 years. Now he's got some jewelry. You know, it's nice.
Right.
Randy Johnson without Griffey and A-Rod. You know, guys like Schilling played for dog crap Philly.
Yeah, but that little him suck Kim also has a ring now.
Him suck Kim? Yeah. Young Kim has a ring. He's skinny enough that he can actually hang himself with it when he gets home to the motherland. Tell me that guy wasn't looking for a place to jump off that was high enough in the locker room.
Oh, my
if he's
God.
5'2", he might have killed himself jumping off the top of the bathroom stall. And he was preparing for the upper decker.
Man,
Are you guys going to live tonight at Roseland?
I think a few of us are going to take a peek.
I'm definitely going.
You're going?
We're doing this thing over at Queens College, Ford Focus.
Yeah.
It's kind of like politically incorrect. I mean, just talk to students and stuff, and we got a really cool panel like Ed Kowalczyk from Live and Robin Tunney. So it's really neat, and part of the perks is you get to go see Live in every city.
That's
cool. But every city I slept, but now I'm back in New York, baby, so I'm ready to get some hippie lettuce and go see a rock and roll show.
You coming by to see us or what?
No, I'm out in Queens. I'm at Queens College, and I won't be out of here till like 6.
Yeah.
So if you guys are going to go to Live, I'll, if you guys are definitely going to go, we could all hook up.
All right. And what, you leaving town tomorrow?
Yeah, I got to go to Chicago. I'm on the road, baby. Take November on your calendar and draw a big X through it, because I am effed.
Really?
Oh, I should be in a band the way I'm touring, man.
Hey, what do you think of Jordan's return?
Who cares? It looks so stupid. Between the World Series and football, you put on a basketball game, and you're like, I could watch this goddamn crap at the YMCA. Why am I watching black guys play basketball? That's on West 4th Street.
You're not a basketball fan?
I'm a huge basketball fan. I'm a Knicks fan. But as far as like watching Jordan every night play with a bunch of homos, who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, if Kwame Brown is playing, the kid came out of high school. That's more interesting to me than Jordan. Yeah, we all know Jordan can hit an 11-foot jump shot. Stop showing him every freaking minute. And then you got to sit through the Jordan press conference explaining how he got his 22 points. My guess is the ball left his hand and it went in the freaking basket.
Well, and he gets to take a lot of shots.
He does, well, who else is going to take the shot?
He's taking like 30 shots a game now.
Well, what are you going to do, argue with the guy? He's coaching the team. You see when Doug Collins calls a timeout, Jordan's telling him what play to run, and Doug Collins goes to open his mouth and then just nods his head, yes. Yes, Michael.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, Michael.
All right. And any thoughts on football? Got to get all the sports out of the way here.
Hey, the Jets, man. How cool is Kyle Turley on the Saints? They tried to rip Damian Robinson's head off. And then he said in the paper today, then they started pulling my hair because they're a bunch of girls.
Girls?
That guy's my new favorite player in the NFL. I never thought an offensive lineman could make me that excited.
That guy is scary.
Eric Williams.
My wife goes, that looks like you on steroids.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly. Yeah.
Holy
if you turned into the Hulk, that's what you would look like.
Don't get Jay angry. You won't like him when he's angry.
That's why, no, you'll like me a lot when I'm angry, baby, because I'll be ripping people's helmets off. That was a BS hit Robinson did. And this, 2 weeks after finding an assault rifle in the trunk of your car, you might not want to try to decapitate the quarterback.
Yeah, that's right. So
this guy took his SATs in crayon. Hey, come on. Damian Robinson. Your name is Damian. Look in his scalp for the number of the beast. That's why Norton shaves his head, so everyone can just read his head right away to make sure he's not the devil child. If he's got hair, everyone's got to pick through it like an ape. So I'm just checking in. I'm representing Queens College, holding it down, man.
So people could just show up there?
Yeah, it's free, and you get to talk to Ed from Live. I mean, it's really cool. It's just, we all talk about choices we made in our careers. And
at what time?
Starting in about an hour.
I hear Jamie Lynn Sigler is going to be there.
She canceled, and we got Willa Ford, who's a singer, and we got a supermodel that I don't know, but if I bang her, I'll let you guys know.
If
I bang her, I'll let you smell me at Live. I'll let you smell my junk.
What's this if, Jay?
And I don't, and I'm like, Rick, when you smell it, I want to peel it back for you.
You can never get away
Some jokes never die.
without the peeler reference on Rick's junk.
So if you guys are going to Live, I'll call you later and we can figure out a place to meet or something, because I haven't seen you guys since the Beacon, so it'd be good to see you and give you a hug.
Sounds great.
Cool, man.
All right, man. You guys are the best.
All right,
syndication, baby. It's happening. Oh, you got to get to Cleveland. I was in Cleveland again. You guys are off the charts in Cleveland.
Really?
I promise you it'll be retarded.
We're working on some things with Cleveland.
They are pumped up in Cleveland. And now the Browns are coming back, so you got to go.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys.
Jake. And how about those Cavaliers?
That's right, Andre Miller. Hey, go F yourself.
All right.
Take it easy.
Thanks, Jay. Jay Mohr, everyone.
Jay Mohr. Hey, he's a good guy.
All right, we should take our first break, huh?
Yeah.
Woo!
Absolutely.
When's Lynchy coming by?
A little while.
In a little while. With a brand new song, Anthony.
It's election day here in New York City. We're electing a new mayor. We could talk about that a little bit. Talk about the last people crossing the finish line for the marathon 28 hours later.
I have some strong opinions on that. Let's take a break and get into
the daisy cutters that they're starting to drop in Afghanistan. Daisy cutter. Sounds nice enough. What do you see what they do? It's great.
Hi, this is Chris Robinson from the Black Crowes, and you're listening to Opie and Anthony, but you know that if you're listening to this.
1027 WNEW.
That version sucks. Tainted Love. That's no Sweet Dreams, my friend. Marilyn Manson, Tainted Love.
You hear Disturbed's version of Shout? Disturbed does a remake of Shout.
I gotta say, that sucks too.
Do you think that sucks? I think it's pretty cool.
I love the new Disturbed album, but when it gets to that song, I fast forward.
Nah, I think it's pretty good. Shout. I don't know what he's saying. I like that Disturbed.
All right, if you're in the New York area, 877-692-1027. There's a guy on the line. His name's Big Chocolate. Who is this guy?
Probably one of the most annoying people in the world, but he's on the phone. He's been calling me and Ben constantly.
I heard Ben in the background say he's a pain in the ass. Why is he a pain in the ass?
Why are you clowning a brother like that?
Why are you clowning a brother? Because this brother filled up my voicemail. We're in Boston. He kept leaving messages, just like crazy, and the songs. And
what's his deal?
I don't know.
He's a parody song master.
Well, what's the problem then? We could always use a good parody song master.
And he left a few on my voicemail that I saved.
Oh, you left out the word good.
Yeah.
Was
nothing wrong with playing a parody song on our show that has nothing to do with the Patty Duke theme.
Absolutely. Sure.
So he does parody songs.
Yes.
And he wants in on our show.
Yes.
So he's been calling you guys like crazy.
Every day.
Big Chocolate.
What's up, cousin? How y'all doing?
What's up, brother? What's up?
What is up?
Yeah, kid.
My white African brothers, what's happening?
I'm gonna put my voice on.
Yeah. And I think he's white, dude.
Who's calling me a pain in the ass? No, I'm all chocolate, baby.
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Westchester County.
Yeah, the mean streets of Westchester.
That's it. I'm the new king of parody. I'm on 22 radio stations around the country where I do my thing. I heard you talk with my man, Kid Chris.
22 stations? That's CB channels, right?
No, top radio stations. I'm catching up to you guys, man. I'm going to be syndicated like you guys soon, you know what I'm saying?
What kind of songs are you making that you're on 22 stations?
I do parody, man. I booted Weird Al Yankovic out of first place. I'm the new king of parody. Name's Big Chocolate.
What's your biggest song parody?
I got one for Opie and Anthony here today.
Well, wait a minute. Maybe in order to be as big as you're saying, you must have written some parodies about things that are in the news or have happened recently?
Man, I goof on everybody from Eminem to independent women to Hillary Clinton.
So what's Big Chocolate, what's one of the songs that have been out and been played on these radio stations that's getting popular?
My Destiny's Child, Independent Women, is big. I got one on Eminem that's big. All of them, man. They're hot.
I think you're a fraud.
Let me do something for you. Once I do it, you'll find out right away, baby.
All right, you're going to do one for us live.
Absolutely. I'm going to do one for you guys. A little promo song I wrote for you guys. I like cartoons, all right?
Okay.
So I'm digging the Flintstones, and I always said if I could bang a female cartoon character, I'd bang one with Flintstone, right?
Well, there you go.
So check out
how I Betty was hot,
right?
That's one of the oldest radio bits, by the way. What cartoon character would you bang?
That's it.
Can't bang them. They're not 3D.
I do a 69 with Wilma Flintstone. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. Check it out. Now, you ready? Check it out. Hey, you gonna let me sing or what? Now, come on now.
I want some more of that witty.
Witty repartee.
Yeah, thank you.
Let me do my thing here now. You ready?
Give us some more of your wit.
Give me some more of my wit?
Yeah.
What am I got? I'm packing 14 inches of chocolate Tootsie Roll in my pants. That's wit. You know what I'm saying? 14 inches, boy. Check it out. Let me sing this now. Come on, you ready?
All right, here's Big Chocolate with his song parody.
I know I got all the women excited on that 14 inches thing.
I must admit, we do need new characters for the Opie and Anthony show.
That's it. I am definitely a character.
We should hold an open audition, maybe.
Well, this could be our first one.
And you got no brothers on
out
the show.
with the old, in with the new. Get rid of the retarded Laverne Shirley, get rid of Old Dirty, get rid of Stalker Patty, get rid of Sandy Kane. We'll bring in a whole new crew.
Here it is.
And you need some brothers on the show, so we got to get some color in there, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so Big Chocolate, you'll be the first audition.
That's it. First Oreo on the show, I'm with it.
All right,
check this out. Come meet Opie and Anthony. They're the wildest DJs on the air today. From the town of Bedrock, they're going down in radio history. And WNEW, they deserve a lot of props. They're going to keep the Opie and Anthony morning show right at the top. So listen to the Opie and Anthony radio show. You'll have a yabba-dabba-doo time, a dabba-doo time. You'll have a great old time. Wilma, turn on the Opie and Anthony show. You'll have a great old time. You feeling me?
You're Ditchell. Chocolate Briquette, a Moulignon.
Big Chocolate?
What's up?
We're not from Bedrock.
You guys are from Bedrock. You feeling that, right?
Let's all go home and find a nice white woman to make love to.
Excuse me, but I do believe that sucked ass. What a stupid voice.
Recognizing the king of parody.
That was the worst parody ever.
Smoke.
I know white boys got rid of
Chocolate.
I know you're recognizing the king of parody.
Big Chocolate.
What's up?
Listen up here for a second.
What's up?
First of all, we're not from Bedrock.
You're not from
Second
Bedrock,
of all,
all right.
how is the Opie and Anthony morning show going to keep going? We're in afternoons, you tool.
I'm used to doing morning shows, cousin. That's what it is.
For who?
So I slipped up on that.
And did you notice the words don't really fit?
Yeah, and when you do a song parody, you got to change some of the words, more of the words than you did.
I did. You didn't see the creativity to it?
What about from the city of New York?
Yeah.
Come on, y'all got to get the creative of what a brother's doing. It's
I don't even believe I'm trying to improve on this crap.
You got to stop smoking that weed in the studio and understand what I'm doing now, yo.
Mr. Chocolate, I enjoyed it.
Huh?
I enjoyed it.
Let me do my one on Hillary Clinton real quick.
All right, let's listen. Maybe that was just a fluke bad one.
on Hillary, right?
Yeah, maybe it was a fluke. Let's hear the second song parody from Big Chocolate.
Now this is with a little Hotel California theme, an old Eagles thing. Check the twist out now. I walked up to the doorway. Hillary Clinton stood in the door. Man, she had some big-ass thighs like I'd never seen before. And she said, hey, Big Chocolate Man, what do you want to do for the night? I said, Hillary, I want to suck your toes, but first take the boogers out your nose. And when we were done, she said, is that the best sex that you ever had?
Sir.
I said, yes, Hillary, but I think you gave me crab. Then I gave her a hug just before we parted. Then I ran out the doorway because that nasty hoe just farted. Y'all feel that?
Oh, there you go. Look at this back spin.
Give me some
put on this one.
Give me some props.
That good? Yeah.
Oh, was it good for you?
What?
Was it good for you? What?
Oh, sorry, I was playing ping pong.
I enjoyed the parody.
Thank you. Who was that?
It's Jim.
All right, you feeling me?
Big Chocolate, I got to be honest with you.
What's up?
You suck so bad.
Let me tell you something.
Wait. Your parodies suck so bad. The words aren't funny. They don't fit the theme of the song you're trying to sing.
Understand
it's all awkward.
You're non-talented bastard.
You're horrible. You are the worst possible parody that I've ever heard. You're worse than the callers that call up and try to do it on the phone. You're horrible. It is the way. 22. You're so full of crap. You suck.
I will reach through the radio.
You are awful. You are awful. Big Chocolate, you're awful.
That was horrible.
That was the worst.
22 radio stations and counting, man.
Plus 22 where? Name me one.
Why do you have to fit your name into the song? It's not about Big Chocolate.
Yeah, because I'm the hottest parody singer on radio, baby.
Oh, you have you're a black guy with no rhythm. You can't even fit
I got plenty of rhythm,
You can't even fit the words into the song, and then you can't rhyme.
Come on, man.
What are you?
Come on, man. Before you did your radio show, you were flipping burgers at Burger King. Now you're talking bull.
You don't even know what I was doing.
Huh?
That's not even funny because everyone knows Anthony was installing air conditioners.
That was a construction. Oh, my God, that's horrible.
Come on, you got to recognize the king of parody, man.
Maybe it's just me. Why don't we go to a couple of the callers and see what the public thought of his music?
Yeah, let's do that. I do that on all my shows, man. People love me, people hate me. Let's hear it.
Brother Joe, what do you have to say to Big Chocolate?
You suck.
I suck.
You're the worst, man. Let me tell you something.
Were you listening to the song, babe?
Patty Duke and work your way up.
No, were you listening to the song?
You're friggin' awful. And I can't believe, well, you had no choice, but I can't believe that you let this guy spew his drivel over the radio
Hey,
That thing wasn't played yesterday.
Yo, I think what the problem is, while I was
I thought Big Chocolate did that one yesterday, Joe.
Right?
Joe, we got to let you go. Your phone blows today.
Later, man.
All right, peace.
You know, I happen to enjoy Mr. Chocolate, although I'm thinking that Anthony does not have the same enthusiasm.
The guy is awful. I mean,
and he's so full of himself.
Yeah, if he was just like, I'm trying out, I'm starting, it would be encouraging. Like,
hey, guys, deal with it. 22 radio stations around the country.
Name one,
man.
Chocolate.
I know it's hard for y'all to deal with.
Hey, Chocolate, name one. Name one
Big
station.
Chris, KXOA, Sacramento, Baker Boys, KMEL, San Francisco, Jammin' 105,
we know Kid
New York
Chris.
City.
All right, hold on.
We know Kid Chris. We'll call him up and see what he thinks about you.
He loves me, baby.
Yeah, I bet.
Psycho Mark, what's up?
Dude, he is the worst.
Isn't that
I would
awful?
rather listen to young children being thrown in a wood chipper than your crap.
Hey, Chris, you know you can kiss my chocolate ass, right?
Oh, forget about it. I know you got my number. He's leaving me messages on my voicemail of him singing this retarded song.
Come on, man. Kiss each ass cheek nice and slow, baby.
He thinks it's Chris.
Mr. Chocolate, that's
how-
Mark.
Who's that, Mark?
Psycho Mark.
Oh, my God.
It doesn't matter who it is. It's horrible stuff.
All right, man.
All right, thank you,
The
Mark.
bottom line.
Thank you.
We got a bunch of homos calling in here today. It's the homo line or what?
Opie, if I may, Ernio from Jersey's checking and saying, yes, Big Chocolate is awesome for one reason. He brought back the ping pong. Yes, you did.
Ping pong. I mean, come on, man. Y'all got homos calling in. They sitting there tickling their boyfriend's testicles, and now they want to call up and hate on me, man.
Oh, my God.
Big
They ain't
Chocolate.
listening to the song.
Big Chocolate. Unless, do you have one more, maybe?
One more, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Now, who is dogging me, Opie or Anthony?
Everybody.
Yeah.
Let me make fun of Opie on this song, okay?
All right, let's go.
Check out this. Opie's a dummy, baby, and I want you to know, at this hooker feeds me lunch, I'm out the door. You see, I don't love her. I'm just using her some more. But Opie's a dummy, baby, and he can't find the front door. Now Opie
Big Chocolate,
says,
watch
wait
out.
a minute, you dummy, sit back down.
Watch out, Big
It's about
Chocolate.
to
Watch
go
out,
down.
watch out.
There's a light coming toward you. The gates are down, Big Chocolate. Oh, boy. Look at him go. Wow. That's carrying down the track a good 200, 300 yards. Oh. Look at Big... Chocolate?
Big Chocolate?
Big Chocolate?
Mr. Chocolate?
Maybe he's okay. Train wasn't going too fast.
Those severed toes look like macadamia nuts.
He blew up real nice.
What are those big Brazil nuts? You know what they used to call them around my family back in the old days? For holidays. Oh, boy. Well, that was good. Big Chocolate.
I want to thank Big Chocolate for bringing back the ping pong sound effect and
the train,
the world famous train, Anthony.
Wow.
The train is back. Thank God.
What? Dude, he's been calling for how long, Rick? For weeks. Leaving all kinds of messages.
Does he have another one that he left on your machine, or dude?
No, he did. I guess he did his 2 hits today live on the air.
But what about the stuff after?
While he was talking?
Yeah, when he talks about Psycho Mark, because we Ben gave his. Gave him Psycho Mark's phone number.
Well, Big Chocolate was calling like crazy, so Ben goes, here, you got to call Mark to get on the show.
You know, Mark would just be like, shut up, you stupid N. That's Mark.
That's exactly what he did.
Biggest racist in the world.
He stopped calling me and Mark, so it worked like a charm.
Wow.
Mark calls me. He's like, who is this effing N that you gave my number to?
Oh, God.
I'll tell him off. So he reached Mark, and since he hasn't called, so it worked.
And then he got all pissed off that we gave him Psycho Mark's phone number.
And he called Ben back?
Yeah.
No, called Rick.
Oh,
he called Rick and left a message.
Farted? That's right, Rick. Big Chocolate, King of Parody. 22 radio stations around the country. King of Parody, kid. Jammin' 105.
What?
BLI, Baker Boys, KMEL, San Francisco, Kid Chris, KXOA, Sacramento, California. List rolls on and on, all right? Start kicking this, so let me do it live, cousin, one day. Peace. Don't play a hate now.
Don't play a hate. We're not player hating. We're crappy song parody writer and singer hating. You are awful. You stink.
I happen to find Mr. Chocolate very amusing.
Amusing? Okay.
Yeah.
I might even go with that.
You also enjoy the HIV, so, I mean, Tony, what's up?
Hey,
Since you guys are going to be having new characters in here, and just in case we're going to get any more retarded Laverne and Shirley's, I was wondering if we can be feeding them small amounts of poison when they come in, so they'll at least have a limited time on the radio.
Well, I think we're going to hold an open audition. We need new freaks on the Opie and Anthony show. Big Chocolate did not pass the audition.
All right, well, I know. We need freaks on the radio. You know, that's all well and good, but come on, the Cancers, Laverne and Shirley, do not bring them to Cleveland, please.
All right.
We don't want them. We already have them.
All right, Tony. Thank you.
They wow, though.
What's this, Rick?
Big Chocolate sucks, but still funnier than Lewis. I'd rather snort anthrax than listen to any more of him. Go drink a cup of AIDS. People just hating Big Chocolate.
Here's another piece of the phone message.
Another piece of Big Chocolate's phone message to Rick.
Old time. That's right, baby. Big Chocolate. Play this on the air, man. Let me know when we can do this, please. All right? I left a message with Ben. He gives me the number to some guy named Mark who don't even work for your show anymore. So, you know, treat a brother right, man. Don't dog a brother. It's a hot song, all right, Opie and Anthony. I'm sure once they hear it, they'll like it later.
Oh, he is so serious thinking that Flintstones thing was something that we would go, hey, wow, Big Chocolate. That is great. We're going to play that every day.
You know, I need to talk to Kid Chris from Sacramento now.
Absolutely. I want to talk to Kid Chris and hear what he thinks of Big Chocolate. Because Big Chocolate's throwing his name around. Big Chocolate's throwing Kid Chris's name around like, hey, I'm on a bunch of stations. Here's one of the guys that enjoys my stuff. And quite frankly, I think it hurts Kid Chris's image.
We've had a nice relationship with Kid Chris.
Absolutely.
This knocks him down a couple notches in our eyes if he's hanging with Big Chocolate.
And if he believes that Big Chocolate stuff is good and this is the kind of stuff that's on his show, yeah, it does knock him down a few.
Jim, what's up?
Hey, guys, I got a song for you.
Yeah.
Chocolate, Big Chocolate. He's a stupid mullen, yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Be good, guys. You got.
All right, I got part of it.
Sir, that's not very nice.
We don't have to bring race into it, people.
I apologize.
We don't have to bring race in it.
Well, I'm all for scrapping the rage thing. This is just my opinion, and playing that as an intro because it's like a funny intro for the show every day, and people will get like a laugh before the show even starts. That's what I think.
We should play, Big Chocolate stuff every day before we get on the air, so the expectations are a lot lower.
Right.
And we'll shine.
Makes whatever we do sound genius, doesn't it?
Not a bad idea, right? All right. Okay. All right, then. Okay.
Miranda Watson.
22 radio stations ain't nothing. There are twice that amount of stations higher ranked than O&A and San Fran alone. Thank you, Dan from Hoboken, for that little reminder.
Maria. Maria?
Yeah.
What's going on? You're next on the Opie and Anthony show.
I want to be the new character.
Well, we're having open auditions, I think.
Well, I can queef on command.
Hey, that's always a good talent to have.
I'm kidding, I can't, but...
God damn you!
You
lying bitch!
Wait, maybe your character should be like the jester girl who says things and everybody goes, really? And you go, no.
Sorry, Norton. Won't work. Norton, we love you.
Thank you.
Yup.
Wait, she might be an attractive gal.
I am an attractive gal.
Whatever.
I've been meaning to come see you guys.
You're a lion.
Oh, that hurts.
It was just a T.
Right.
Yeah,
could have been
no
anything.
clue what he
You're
just
a
said.
beep T.
You beep T.
All right, thank you.
Yep, thanks a lot.
Lying bitch.
Yeah.
We have enough of those associated with our show.
And a bad liar. I can queef, really? Nah.
Rich from San Francisco.
I see that.
Actually saying he's heard Big Chocolate. Rich?
How you doing, guys?
What is this?
Hey, this guy, Big Chocolate, went on KMEL, and they laughed him off, man. He's called like 6 times. Every time they sit there and boot on him all day long.
Is that what he does? He's so incredibly bad that other stations put him on like we did today to goof on him, and he counts that as another station. So now he'll say 23 stations.
Wonderful in Napa, California, by the way. You guys are hot.
Oh, boy.
Thanks a lot, guys. Take care.
All right, Rich.
Oh, God.
Now we just made the roster.
Yeah, now it's 23 stations, and he'll be going, O&A, play my stuff. See?
Great.
See?
Great.
And people go like, O&A playing stuff? Get out of here. This guy's lying.
Can we get Kid Chris on the line?
Yeah, try to get Kid Chris.
No, I left him a message. He'll
did you?
back.
He'll call back. I'm
All
sure
right.
someone will get to him and say that we're looking for him.
All right. Why don't we take a break? We got to talk about the Daisy Bombs.
Yes, daisy cutter bombs, my favorite.
Daisy cutter bombs. We got to talk about the last person to finish the stupid New York City Marathon.
Right.
And then we got, we're going to have a new mayor in New York City.
It seems that way. It's looking like they're going to be doing one of those favorite things around election times, especially when it's close, and between Green and Bloomberg, very close. The disputed result recount. I think we're going to be seeing that.
Too close to call, right?
Oh. It is.
It's election coverage on the Opie and Anthony Show.
Your election coverage station.
Opie and Anthony Show. New York, Dallas, Chicago, Philly, Cleveland, Columbus, Sacramento, San Francisco. The empire is spreading.
Conquerors, you bastards!
Anthony, Sam Adams.
Sam Adams. I was hanging out with Ron and Fez last night, and Jim Cook was in from Sam Adams. He brought this stuff, 48 proof beer.
Triple Bock?
No, it's stronger than the Triple Bock. I don't even know what it was.
The Triple Bock will F up your world.
It tasted like a cognac. Came in this gold bottle that looked like a Genie's bottle from I Dream of Jeannie. And this stuff will F you up. Pretty good. Then he brought a bunch of other beers, some of the seasonal beers. He's got the Oktoberfest, the winter brews that he puts out, and, of course, my favorite, the icy cold lager. So we were drinking that, having a good time. Sam Adams. Of course, they partnered up with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon at Project Greenlight to help independent filmmakers break through. That's what they're all about. That's what Jim Cook is about. Being American, independent thinking, and independence in brewing. And Sam Adams has a passion for that. Check it out when you're out in a bar or buying some beer for the house. It's Sam Adams.
1027 WNEW.
And we're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. I got to go right to the phones. Adam has a very good observation. Adam, what's going on, man?
Yeah, what's up, man? I don't know what to think about your show. I feel like I'm listening to one of those other guys, the old guys. I go to commercial, I hear a testosterone boosting system. I hear, are you losing your hair? Do your kids need a ride to school? What the hell, guys? I thought your demographic was like 18 to 34. I feel like I'm 60.
Yeah. Here in New York, we played a bunch of commercials. One was for hair loss. One was to make your unit bigger. And one was a denture spot.
Yeah, there was a freaking denture. Do you chew your teeth at night?
Do you chew your teeth at night?
Yeah, like, do you grind your teeth? I mean, I know you guys don't have any input on the advertising, but Jesus.
That's hilarious.
All right, see you later, guys. Stinky rules.
All right, Adam, thank you.
Stinky rules.
You know what they should advertise? Shotguns to blow your head off if you have these problems.
Matt, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, Opie? I was at Raw last night. I was the guy, King Balloon Knot, with all the signs.
Oh, yeah? Are you definitely the guy that had the Opie and Anthony sign, the Opie Stinks,
yeah.
Norton 3...
No, Opie what? Norton 316. You smell what Stinky's roasting.
That's what... that was hard to read on TV last night.
Yeah, I know. I kept on trying to get it up, but some little kid was blocking me.
Dude, you totally took care of the show yesterday, man. That Opie and Anthony sign and all the other ones were on the whole time last night.
Yeah, I didn't have that Opie Anthony 1027, but I had all the other ones.
Were you with that guy as well?
Nah, he was sitting like 2 rows in front of me, and he had the same exact color oak tag. But
yeah, okay, because we want to take care of that guy, and we're definitely going to take care of you. You want to come down to the station?
Yeah, definitely, man. I also had a king crown I was wearing that I had left over from Halloween.
Nice.
And everybody was calling me King Balloon Knot as I was walking around.
King Balloon Knot.
The King Balloon Knot sign was hilarious. Norton 316, that stinks. Opie what?
They took all the signs away, though, last match, because I had the That Stinks up during the Rock Jericho match, and I don't think they like that.
It's all right, because you did a great job, man. Those signs were on all night last night. Hey, what do we got for this guy, Ben?
Tons of stuff.
We got tons of stuff. Just come on down with the signs, all right?
They took them away.
They did.
Do you have a picture or anything?
I don't know. Some people were there. They said they took pictures of me. I got the crown I had.
I believe you, to be honest with you. All right, man. Hold on the line, okay?
All right, cool. Thanks.
Come on down. We're going to take care of you. That rocked last night. We're hoping to see some more signs when they tape SmackDown in Jersey tonight.
Yes.
Anthony, Kid Chris on the line from KXOA.
Well, finally we'll get to the bottom of this big chocolate thing.
The big chocolate controversy. Kid?
Yeah, did he call you guys?
Yeah, and he sang a couple of his parodies for our show.
Yeah.
He claims to be syndicated on 22 radio stations. He started...
Oh, it's 22 now?
Yeah.
22.
It was like 9 the last time he ambushed me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, because we were getting a little scared, because then he's name dropping. He's like, I'm on this station, I'm on this show, I'm on Kid Chris's show in Sacramento, and we're like, time out, we know Kid Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to be on my I used to do mornings on our sister hip-hop station.
Yeah.
And he used to come on there all the time, but we don't have him on much here, unless he calls in.
No.
He gets lonely and he calls shows.
Ah, so that's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, I figured as much.
Did he drop his sponsor's name?
No, he has a sponsor.
Well, he had like a sponsor for a while, which was like his brother's jewelry stand or something like that. He would drop the names on the show.
That's great. Don't be a playa hater. That's what he says. Don't be a playa hater.
So, Kid Chris, very important question. When you had him on your show, did you laugh with him or at him?
Well, we just put him on and we let the callers take care of him.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Our relationship's intact. Thank God.
Because we were saying, man, if Kid Chris thinks that Big Chocolate's good, then we might have a problem with our relationship here.
Yeah, no, he's you just open the phone, sit back, and let them take care of it.
Yeah.
You want to hear his song about us?
Sure.
Here, get that Big Chocolate song again.
Look, now it's getting multiple spins.
I know.
Yeah, you guys are saying I'm questioning you guys now.
This is what he made up for our show. I think it's the first one. Here we go. Check this out.
All right.
First archived message.
Hi, Rick, Big Chocolate. Here it is. Come meet Opie and Anthony. They're the wildest DJs on the air today. From the town of Bedrock, they're going down in radio history. And WNEW, they deserve a lot of props. They're going to keep the Opie and Anthony show right at the top. So listen to the Opie and Anthony show. You'll have a yabba-dabba-doo time, a dabba-doo time. You'll have a great old time. Well, Ma, turn on the Opie and Anthony show. You'll have a great old time. That's right, baby, Big Chocolate. Play this on the air, man, and let me know when we can do this, please. All right? I left a message with Ben. He gives me the number to some guy named Mark who don't even work for your show anymore. So, treat a brother right, man. Don't dog a brother. It's a hot song, all right, Opie and Anthony? I'm sure once they hear it, they'll like it. Later.
It's a hot song. That's a hot song.
You know what's funny is that's the same message you left for me, but different names.
Oh, really? Did he do a Flintstones Kid Chris
but
song?
It's the same one.
Oh.
Ah, God, look at that. We're getting sloppy seconds with this song. Damn, this is sad.
Hey, if it ain't broke, why fix it?
Well, you know what? He tries to, he'll try to charge you, too. He'll try to go that route, then he'll start dropping sponsors.
Oh, really? No, I don't think we'll have Big Chocolate on the air.
He'll try to get paid?
Yeah, he's trying to get paid. Like, he tried to scam us for $75 for 10 minutes or something like that.
What does he want money for? To stop calling?
Yeah, I have no clue.
Well, extortion.
But it's classic to hear him fight with callers, though.
Yeah. Oh, and then he starts, rolling out the flat-ass cracker.
Yeah, all that
reference.
Stuff. Yeah.
I think he called me a flat-ass cracker.
Yeah, trying to hold a brother down.
Trying to hold a brother down.
All right, kid.
All right, kid.
Thanks, guys.
You the man.
All right, see you.
There's our buddy from Sacramento, Kid Chris from KXOA.
Yeah.
Could I mention something that's been annoying me before I sat down?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you did some prep for the show today?
Yes, I did.
Oh, wow, look at that.
And it's just annoying me. It's an article in the Post.
Yeah.
And it's entitled, Naughty Cocktails Stirring Trouble.
Oh, this is
Naughty Cocktails Stirring Trouble.
It's about the drinks at TGIF,
Thank
right?
God it's Fridays.
Oh.
Ain't Thursday, guys. Weekend's here. High five.
I love it. I love reading the little buttons on everybody there.
Yeah, there's so much to look at.
Yeah, so much to look at when they come up and you ask them, hey, where'd you get that? And there's a whole story behind it that's fascinating.
Little blinking, I had a miscarriage button.
I've never seen that.
Ask them a story about it.
You're not joshing me, are you?
No, I wouldn't kid you. That's Big Chocolate's job.
And they're so friendly.
They
all talking, hi, how are you?
They're not as friendly as friendlies.
I would say more friendly than friendlies.
Really?
Yeah, TGI Fridays. Friendlies, their name is Friendlies, but it's a little deceiving sometimes.
Yeah, it's not as friendly.
I go into Friendlies, sometimes they're not so friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but TGI Fridays, you know why? Because they know they're not going to get tipped at Friendlies. It's a bunch of 13, 14-year-old girls that are smoking. You ever go to Friendly's and just like they're all sitting there going, do you got a butt? You got a butt? I got a butt. You want a butt? I got a butt. And they're smoking and look with the chewed down fingernails with the nail polish that's like chewed off of it. those little hands with the cigarettes in it.
And they split it,
isn't it?
Little hands.
They split a sundae.
They split and they're counting change out and they leave like a 3-cent tip for the woman. Of
3-cent tip under the water glass that's turned upside down.
Upside down, and they've effed with the salt and pepper shakers, and they're cursing and smoking, and they're young.
Yeah, and they're
so hot.
Just needing of a lesson.
Right, yeah.
So you have a problem with TGIF, huh?
Well, the liberated gals of today, there's the two drinks that they say women won't order are the screaming orgasm and sex on the beach.
Yeah, well, they're too scared to order these drinks.
Girls are frightened to order those drinks.
So they want to change the names of the drinks.
I think
the names of the drinks.
I would suggest the punch me in the face, dinner's late, and the I should be pregnant because I'm a C. Those are my suggestions. I don't know how well the restaurant will take to that.
Maybe they'll pick up on that since they got to replace those offensive drink names with something else.
Yeah, well, gals just don't want to order anything that racy.
You're missing the real story here, though. It's a crock of S that the women are too scared to order those drinks. They just don't want those type of names on their menu.
PC.
Anymore. So
gotta be PC.
They have to be PC, so they're coming up with a lame excuse why they need to change the name of the drinks.
Girls are afraid to order them. How do you know?
Yeah.
How do you know girls are afraid to order? I was going to have a screaming orgasm there, but I'll have something else. How do you know they're afraid to order it if they're not saying the name?
I can't wait till we all become robots.
Well, they're working on it. They certainly are working on just taking us and turning us into something we were never meant to be. Things like that are fine. Racy jokes, they're fine.
No, they're not. They're not all-inclusive.
Damn it. That's what they're trying to do. And then you get something like that where they're changing the name of their drinks. Because it's a friendly place. Everyone's fine there. Read my buttons. I'm a twat.
Sex on the beach should be hand-holding on the beach, because that's a little easier to say. And screaming orgasm could be, laughter between friends.
Oh, God. We're doomed.
A custard facial. How about that?
He beat me because the toilet was dirty, and I asked for it. God almighty, you babies.
It's awful.
You effing babies.
Matthew, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, O.A.?
Hey, man. You work at TGIF?
Yes, I do.
Kill yourself.
Thank God it's Friday. Thank God.
Oh, listen, the name of the screaming orgasm is actually was a screaming pinnacle or yodeling pinnacle. One of those two.
Pinnacle?
Yes.
Like
pinnacle for orgasm.
Right, you're at the pinnacle of your feeling of...
So it's called screaming pinnacle now?
Yes.
Oh,
why'd they change it?
That's right in the drink book. That's right in the drink book. It says screaming orgasm, and then underneath in parentheses, like yodeling pinnacle or
yodeling pinnacle. How about
and
tall glass
of... the suspenders. There's no more suspenders or buttons.
Well,
what?
Consider yourself lucky you don't have to wear that stupid outfit
haven't. In New York, they've gotten rid of the flare. They call it the flare.
Yeah, we got flare free.
Why is that?
What's the flare?
The flare is their buttons and all that whatnot.
Oh, hold on. I got to go to the other guy because your phone stinks. Oh, and the other guy just hung up.
Hey.
No, he hung up. Yo, you there?
Everyone's gone now.
Did you hear about the new drink they have now? It's called I Am Woman, and it's vinegar and water.
Mike, what's your
drink?
Yo, what's up, guys? I worked at Fridays in Levittown, Fridays in Westbury for 5 years.
Yeah.
Right? And we had that drink Sex on the Beach. We got a newsletter from corporate one day. They're like, we're changing it to Fun on the Beach.
Oh, boy.
Fun on
the beach.
What is fun on the beach? It's sex, stupid.
Fun on the beach is sex on the beach. The problem is corporations from Texas and they don't know what the hell's going on.
Fun on the... Yeah, God.
How about the we drag minorities in pickup trucks if it's from Texas? That would be appropriate.
Oh, my God.
They should change that name to DNA on the beach.
Fun on the beach.
Boys.
All right,
that's what it's all about. Because it's all about the fun.
Nice that Texas is legislating political correctness.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Seymour.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, man.
What's up, man?
Yeah, I work at Fridays, too. I just wanted to say, Fridays has this thing. I don't agree with it. It's called the Tutti Frutti drink theory. It's very it's just stupid. It's
Well, what's the theory?
It's basically Fridays has this policy of making the tootiest, fruitiest, most girlish drinks just to make a ton of money. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Is this true too? Go to Rob. I got it. Hey, Rob, is that true?
Hey, I heard TGIF is going to change the acronym. Not going to change the acronym, but it stands for something different now.
What is it?
It stands for Thank Goodness It's Friday now.
Oh, because you can't use
because God's going to offend certain religious people.
Oh, thank goodness it's Friday. Well, that's a little more fun for the family anyway, guy. Thank goodness.
Well, all-inclusive. Some people do not believe in a supreme being, and they should be able to come in and enjoy fun on the beach, too.
I'd like to have a Tutti Frutti, and they bring you a cup of Rick's blood. Ariel.
What up, guys?
Hey, what up? Hey,
yo, man, they should have a drink for the ladies called I'm so drunk you should ask me in the A.
They have something with
All right, guys, no rules.
Oh, that's great. I'd like a blood and mushy log on my mule, please.
Jesus. Doug, what's going on?
What's up? I read that ad yesterday. I was so pissed off. This country's we're going to be robots pretty soon.
That's where we're heading.
I'm going to be a bartender. I'm going to say, how would you like some warm mule juice? It's a new shot.
Yeah, warm mule juice.
And corporate America's falling for all this.
It's gotten to the point because of the press.
What is so big? Sex on the beach.
Nothing's wrong with it.
And public interest groups that they put us in this position now where we can't even be human beings anymore. Doesn't it make a lot of people laugh when they hear racy, off-color, tasteless jokes? Does it not make a lot of people laugh? Then why should you just say it shouldn't be done? This is something, it's part of being a human effing being. We're not Vulcans. We're humans. We're not robots.
And everybody
we still enjoy things like that. So why can't we enjoy them?
Hey, Norton, what would your favorite drink be?
I like the mule juice thing, and if I was serving it, it would be have a nice cold mule juice, and it's good for weight loss.
Unbelievable. Take it easy, guys.
You know what it is, man? One person complains, one flat-chested, short-haired gym teacher calls up, and that's not really inclusive for my lifestyle, and they panic. And they change it.
Hey, dykes enjoy the sex on the beach as well.
Hey, whoa, what type of talk is that?
The dykes like the sex on the beach.
And you know what it is, too? The press loves creating problems, so they run with stories like that just to do follow-ups on it later on.
Yeah.
Like if someone's bitching about something, somebody doesn't like what was aired on the radio because it was deemed anti-gay. One person bitches. The news picks it up because now they can follow this right to the end. All right, he went to this company. Now other gay people are getting involved. And what's the reaction of the person that aired this, you know? They make news now. That's their job, not to report news. Now they're making the news. You see what they're doing with the Afghanistan situation? They go to these press conferences now and start bashing the people giving the press conference about information they're hearing from the Taliban. Well, we heard from the Taliban that one of our helicopters was shot down. And they finally told them, look, you're taking information from the Taliban.
Of course
if a helicopter crashes, we'll tell you that a helicopter crashed and give you the casualties and everything else. But they're taking information from an enemy who pretty much their resources for communication have been destroyed. So they don't know if things are being downed or crashing. But the press has to sit there and nitpick at stuff. They're saying, oh, I heard 12 people were hurt in one of those commando raids that happened a while back. 12 people were hurt. You know something? People are going to actually die during this operation we're doing. And the press loves to grab it and go, how are Americans reacting to injuries or deaths in this war? Will they still support when people die? It's a war. People are going to die. It's up to the Americans to stand behind the reasons we're doing this and continue. It's not the press's job to try to screw the purposes here by trying to make a story. Look, the American people, you're getting mad, aren't you? Nudge, nudge. Get pissed so we can now report it back to the military. It's not your job to make news. Report it.
Report the news.
You want to know how people feel when we hear about civilian deaths in that night country?
Right.
Show a videotape of me on my couch with no shirt, tweaking my nipples, and a big fat tent in the front of my sweatpants.
Right.
That's how I feel.
Thank you.
Good.
They show children in hospitals over in Afghanistan with that groggy little I'm right there next to death, Grim Reaper's ready to take me away look. And the news is, and then they get there and start going, these civilian casualties, a bomb went awry and hit a hospital. Hey, sorry, but they want to go. Will the American people stand by for this?
Yep.
Yeah. I absolutely will. It's a war.
I watched those videos from September 11th, and it kind of takes the sting out of the little Afghanistan problem.
Thank you. Remember?
Yeah.
Remember the buildings that were there?
People jumping to their own deaths?
Remember that? Remember there's still thousands of people that probably will not be found underneath that rubble?
Having a morning cup of coffee, and the next thing you know, you're leaping to your death, and now we're supposed to feel bad?
Now we're feeling bad because some of our bombs might take a left.
Happens. Bombs are silly like that.
And they leaped to their own death because it was a better death.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what is
Because it was so hot and so smoky.
Artie, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
How you doing?
All right.
I'm actually an advertising consultant for TGI Fridays.
Okay.
Some of the head CEOs are actually having problems with other drinks like Black Russian, White Russian.
Tell me they're going to change the name of the White Russian drink.
Stop it.
That we've all been drinking forever.
At Fridays, they're actually thinking of doing it because they don't want to offend anybody.
Oh,
what are you
my God.
Offend.
What are you going to do now? Go in and order a working Russian, an unemployed Russian?
Right. And this is people like, sitting behind desks, head CEOs, things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, what are we going to change Black Russian to?
Norton just said
We're going to change it to Big Chocolate?
Big Chocolate Russian.
You know what I think even better?
Jesus.
All right,
but
Artie.
anyway.
Artie, thank you.
All right, man.
Hey, take it easy.
All right.
Jesus Christ. Damn, Marty.
Steve, what's up?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey.
There's a bar in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Some flat-chested lady came into a bar, and she started complaining about the Purple Hooter.
Yeah.
So they changed it to the Purple Wow. Honest to God.
Oh, you changed the drink from the Purple Hooter to the Purple Wow?
Yeah, and it's getting rave reviews, man. People are loving it.
That's pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah, it's a Philly Rock up on Delaware Ave in Philly.
Right on, man.
Yeah, man.
Thanks.
Listen, that's pretty cool now, but just because it happens to be Wow.
Yeah. It's stupid that they changed the name. It's ridiculous, actually. Oh, my God. Can we move on to something else that's not as annoying?
How about the marathon? That wasn't annoying.
You want an uplifting, fun story, Opie?
Yeah.
Just a story that makes you feel good about being an American and people overcoming difficulties.
Hey, I'm gonna let another city in on this little story. Hey, Boston, guess who finished last in the New York City Marathon this year?
Who was it?
Zoe. A lot of people rolling their eyes in Boston.
Koplowitz, her name is Zoe
Koplowitz. Zoe Koplowitz.
All right. Explain what happens every year at the New York City Marathon, Anthony. It happens in Boston as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it happens in Chicago when they run their marathon as well, too.
Every big city that runs their marathon. It's a very big marathon day. The crowds of people down the streets. Here in New York, they cross such historic landmarks as the Brooklyn Bridge, the Verrazano Bridge, major roadways, just throngs of people running down the street.
Right.
After a few hours, Opie, it's over.
After about 5 or 6 hours, people want to go home.
Right.
So they start cleaning up. Start cleaning up. They take down the finish line. They take down the barriers.
It's over.
The policemen, they want to go home to their families, okay? The volunteers, they have things to do.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So a trend started, I don't know where, but it started somewhere where...
inclusion, Opie. It's called inclusion.
The TV stations decided to do one of those human interest stories, one of those fun little human interest stories. We got an idea in the newsroom. Let's find out who is the last to finish the marathon.
A very special story of courage.
Ugh.
So what happened?
So the news station, someone started somewhere, so now every marathon has one of these slobs. Thank you, whoever you were out there. All these people can't go home because some slob has decided she's going to be last in the marathon.
People can't go home, and traffic snarled on the route because these people have to go on the street with the cameras with them, and they're people, and they have to be protected.
Right.
So and just rubbernecking from watching somebody.
Right.
Finishing up the marathon.
28 hours later.
Yes. That's what I'm getting at. But listen. So some news station decided to do the human interest thing. So now people catch on like, oh, wait a minute. I'm going to be last this year. Now there's basically, a race within a race to see who's going to be last every year. What retard with the worst afflictions is going to be last?
It's like a freak show from Coney Island.
So Zoe has finished last in so many marathons, it's not even funny. She does it in Boston, and she comes down to New York City and does the same goddamn thing.
And
let me read, Anthony.
To get into the news, I'm sure.
Meanwhile, at 11:30 a.m. yesterday, that would be Monday morning, Anthony.
The marathon
was Sunday morning.
Sunday.
Meanwhile, at 11:30 a.m. yesterday, 53-year-old Zoe, flanked by 5 guardian angels.
Oh, great. Were they stealing her shoes like they did Boots down at the disaster site?
Crossed the finish line after 28 hours, making her the last runner of this year's race.
Sorry, Opie. I got a little choked up there. It's such a tender moment.
Zoe, this is to pull the heartstrings a little tighter. Zoe, who suffers from multiple sclerosis and diabetes, walked the entire route using purple crutches, even weathering the rain. Oh, Sunday night. This was Zoe's 14th New York City marathon.
Thank God.
And she's fat. She's run 14 marathons, and she's fat. That bothers me.
She dedicated her finish to World Trade Center victim Janine Ann, who recently died after spending almost 6 weeks in the hospital. Mm-hmm. When I thought I really couldn't do the last mile, Zoe said, I thought of the woman that wasn't as lucky as I was.
You do it in the last mile every year.
Yeah.
She's doing this to get in the news.
When I thought of doing the last mile, I realized I'm a fat chick on crutches. She probably had to stop and pee every 35 feet because she has diabetes.
Now, you think it's cute that it took her 28 hours, but there are people that had to wait.
Yeah.
And wait. Right. People responsible.
Right.
You can't just leave this slob on the streets of New York walking. So people are walking behind her, following her.
Yeah.
Probably a cop detail, probably a patrol car.
Like people don't have better things to do.
Do you know when this would have been good? If they handed people rotten tomatoes and they pelted her fat head with them. That would have been appropriate. If you knock a crutch out, you win money.
Doesn't she look like my character from Total Recall, that I wore the big mechanical head and I went through security and my big mechanical head started spinning all around and I was almost caught.
She looks like that. That's great. That's great.
Totally.
And make no mistake about this. This lady has to finish last in all these marathons. So she sees someone up ahead, she could easily pass.
Slow down.
I'm gonna slow down.
Well, here's what it is. Next year, this program will have the last person to cross the finish line.
That's what we're going to do next year.
That is definitely what we're going to do.
If it takes 3 days, I don't care.
I want body or legless person on a board with 2 irons wheeling their way down the route.
I like the guy that won. This Ethiopian who was blind in his right eye since a bull gored him when he was 12. That's a guy who should win a race. He's been running naked for 30 years.
Those Ethiopians are fast, huh?
2 hours.
They win this all the time.
The Kenyans, my friend.
Oh, well, Kenyan, Ethiopia. Come on, stop it. Stop it, really.
Tomatoes,
it's a line on a map.
This is what
it is a line on a map that means nothing.
This is what they should do next year at the marathon. Because, I mean, these people want to go home.
Yeah.
They don't care that you're taking 28 hours. They want to go home to a nice warm meal and their family that they haven't seen. Next year, they should set a time limit.
Yep.
Yeah,
How about dusk? We'll be nice.
Yep.
That gives you about 10 hours, right?
Opie, this is all these people have. You're taking away their moment.
And right around the when the sun starts to set, let the pit bulls loose. Let the pit bulls loose. And if they want to hurry up, God bless them. If they don't, then a big bus, the big loser bus comes along and picks up these losers.
It just scoops you up.
Right, and drives you to the finish line in shame.
Shoves you out with your feet with 7 toes left due to losing them.
Can't believe people are buying this human interest story. She purposely makes sure she's last every freaking year.
Every year. And then also Boston has that father and son team.
Oh, be careful about
in the
that.
wheelchair.
Ben knows their names.
What? I know. I'm just saying. Every year it's the same thing with them.
They're an institution in Boston,
They certainly are. Every year. There they are. God bless them. I hear Opie promised to take the kid in the wheelchair to a hockey game. That's what I'm hearing.
You know what's a good marathon? My father ran it, the Marine Corps Marathon. It's men and women who are in shape who should be running, not a fat chick with crutches. That really bugs me.
Don Rickles was in the Marines? CPO Shark here.
God,
right?
how many people have come up and asked me that? Yeah, stupid, he was.
Joe, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Those people that follow Zoe are the same ones that follow the elephants when Ringling Brothers comes to town.
Yeah.
Later, guys.
You know they're rolling their eyes like, oh, God, we have to follow this slob. It's now Monday.
And they're doing it to get in the news like this and maybe make the talk show circuit.
Oh, Rosie will have her
Rosie will have very courageous.
You're so courageous.
Yeah.
Now let's bring out Zoe Kopowitz. Zoe Kopowitz, everybody. And now you won the Indy 500, did you?
Well, Gelman, it was a race. I don't know. Why don't people tell me this?
So you won the space race. You beat the Soviets into orbit, I hear.
What race did she win, Gelman? No one's informing me.
28 hours. That means she averaged over an hour per mile.
Gelman, I introduced this bitch a half hour ago.
How long is it taking her to walk from the green room?
It's not another marathon, you fat twat. Kelly, show those fine cans while the people wait. And they are fine.
Bobby Bigringer, what's up?
O&A, how we doing today?
All right.
Listen, maybe I got a solution here. How about a one-way ticket to the running of the Bulls?
Yeah, that's what it should be, like the running of the
Running
Bulls.
that one.
The marathon, and then immediately following the marathon is the running of the Bulls. So
There you
anyone
go.
left on the marathon route then is
Hey, listen, I
participating.
got another one real quick. TGIF, were they going to be changing a Bloody Mary to a once-a-month Mary?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Good job, Bobby.
Hey, later, guys.
All right. And then they set up a cute little finish line tape for her so she could break the tape.
She's got to break the tape. You see a bounce off of it, too weak.
She gets all the congratulatory phone calls. God bless you, you made it. That toeless crud.
Congratulations for being the biggest loser in the race.
That toeless crud.
Here she is. The fat toeless crud girl. Working her way out of... Oh, would you hurry up? I don't have time for this. I have to tape Millionaire.
How do you shoot fat girls with multiple sclerosis and diabetes?
You just don't lead them as much. It's easy. She's a very well-disciplined VC.
That's funny.
And no one picks up on the fact that this lady does this every year. No clue.
Attention junkie.
Exactly. All right.
I plan on crossing the finish line sometime tomorrow.
Yeah, P-boy?
It ought to be great. I'm still... Woo! Wait a minute. I'm on the phone. Yeah, I'm still running the route. Well, that sucked. Yeah, I'm still running. It's great. Let me look back. Yeah, starting line's like 5 feet behind me. I plan on winning this, hopefully before I drop dead, which should be in about 20 minutes, so it doesn't look very good for me. Of course, I'm a regular 90-year-old boy, though.
Yeah, I hear
I
you.
get stuck in the body of a 90-year-old man.
Right.
I have that progeria that ages me at an accelerated rate. So although I'm only 9, I'm a regular kid, I have the body of a 96-year-old man. That is the... Oh, wait a minute. 97. 97-year-old man. His life is great. Thank goodness. I didn't say God because I don't believe in him. And I have reason not to believe in him. Look at me. Look at my body. They're not going to put the tape up when I cross through it because I'll break in half before the tape does. No matter what they use. They can use wet crepe paper and I'll split in half. God forbid it hits my little yolk blown out of the eggshell egg head. Cracks like a graham cracker crust.
We were hoping to use toilet paper.
Wet toilet paper? No. My little brittle pretzel rod bones can't handle it. It's amazing. I got bones, they're like chalk. It's like chalk on a chalkboard.
Yeah.
Only not as hard.
P-Boy?
Yeah.
This just in, you better slow down. Zoe's realizing you're behind her.
Really?
And she's slowing down so you can pass her.
She probably doesn't have to worry about a thing. I'm going to drop dead before I reach the finish line. Isn't it great? And people, you'll be able to see me at night when I'm running because my brain synapse sparks right through my transparently thin skull and head. People usually confuse me running the marathon with the running of the Olympic torch. It looks the same. I'm thinking. Look at the sparkles. Look at them. People pass by and go, fire wasted, like, in my head. And my little nose. You see this thing? Yeah. The old progeria kid nose?
I see that.
That thing will snap right off if it hits something. A little cross breeze.
But you're a normal kid.
Well, I'm a normal kid. I do normal kid things.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to be on Regis.
Yeah.
That's fascinating. But he seems to think I'm Billy Barty, the midget. He gets everything wrong. He's such a tool.
All right, P-Boy.
Yeah. Oh, my leg just snapped. This could take a little longer. It was a cross breeze hit me and my leg snapped.
Next year.
I'm a normal kid.
Normal kid, thanks. Next year, we should have someone from this show in a wheelchair. You get in the race, get the official number and everything, and when you start the race, you get out of the wheelchair, and you crawl the whole race.
Oh, my God.
With knee pads and everything.
Oh, that'd be great.
Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Dragging your legs behind you and see if they'll allow you to finish the race.
Your withered turnip root legs.
And they suck in, right?
We better take a break, man.
Where'd they go? They're telescoping.
Everyone else thinks the Zoe finishing last story is cute and stuff.
I think it's a story.
I think it's a disgrace.
No, that's cute.
To everyone that properly trained for the marathon and went out there to do their best.
Yeah. Unless she keeps trying to stop and they keep poking her with a cow prod to make her go. That's appropriate.
Where am I going?
Is Line 7 national? Is that true? Because we'll have to roll tape.
Oh,
I hope he's not fibbing us. Patrick.
Hey, Pat. Patrick.
Yeah, I got you guys.
Is that true?
I saw a promo for it today. They had Lipless Boy. They had.
Oh my God, you're breaking up, Patrick. Start over.
Yeah, I saw a promo today for Maury. It's tomorrow morning show, I believe. They have Lipless Boy.
Lipless
they have
Boy.
Armless Girl. I saw Pejoria Boy.
Oh, Armless Girl, Lipless Boy, and Pejoria Boy.
Yeah, the Lipless Boy looked just like a character from Hannibal.
Uh-huh.
And so check it out tomorrow, guys. I wanted to remind you. Thanks.
All right. Well, we got to roll tape on that.
Cool.
Need
Thanks,
some
Patrick.
sound of Pejoria Kid.
And as a special guest, the man that molested all three of them.
Stuart, what's up?
Yeah, there was a guy that actually did crawl the marathon.
So Zoe can't even beat a guy that's crawling?
No, this guy, I didn't pass this guy until I was almost across the Queensboro Bridge. I don't know how this dude was so fast, but he was crawling, and he had sort of skateboard-like things fashioned on his knees, and he even had these two pieces for his hands that he was using to crawl with.
So he's kind of on a skateboard and just using his hands to go, right?
Yeah, there wasn't anything wrong with this guy. He wasn't an invalid or anything like that, but it was amazing.
All right.
Guy born without bones just slithered through sewer grates and took the sewers there.
Across the edge of a straight razor.
Hey, Doug, what's up?
Just let her walk normal. He'll finish last.
Oh, Doug.
Well, come on. He wouldn't have to try or nothing. Oh, here we go. I'm past Staten Island.
Tell her on the finish line is a sticker.
Take it easy, guys.
Thanks, Doug. Go F yourself. All right, we better take a break. Now we're getting silly. We're getting a little silly.
Silly.
Silly freaks.
A little wacky.
No, we're not wacky. We're getting silly. Okay.
Be right back.
Stephen Lynch on the way with a brand new song today. Okay.
Nothing you've imagined has prepared you for this.
Hey, come in here, I'm gay. I just bonked mouth. He said sit on it, so I did.
Opie and Anthony.
Anthony, it's Pinnacle Horny Goatweed.
Pinnacle Horny Goatweed. Haha. Pinnacle Horny Goatweed. The all-natural herbal sexual enhancer can jumpstart your love life. Increase your confidence in the bedroom, improve your performance, and bring a whole new level of pleasure and satisfaction to you and your partner. Yeah, and it's available without a prescription. Don't be fooled by the imitations like this girl. Pinnacle Horny Goatweed's the real deal. And the #1 selling brand of horny goatweed in the world. Clinically tested. Yes, doctor recommended. Recent clinical study, 60% of the male participants reported increased desire, frequency, where'd she go? And enjoyment of sexual activity when using Pinnacle Horny Goatweed. Pinnacle Horny Goatweed. You could get it at GNC and other fine health food stores. Go ahead, go for it. What do you got to lose except your inhibitions, doubts, and excuses for not having some of that great sex like that girl was having you just heard? Pinnacle Horny Goatweed. It's 20% off at every GNC. Pinnacle Horny Goatweed.
1027 WNEW.
Oh, yeah. We're back with the O&A show. 877-692-1027 if you're in the New York area. Anywhere else, 866-277-4WOW. Paul's got something. Hey, Paul, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys? I just want to let you know, my friend Arthur told me a story. He lives in England, and there's an island called the Isle of Man, which is between England and Ireland. And the guy wanted to crawl around the island. It's a 20-mile island. And he needed an escort car in front of him. Halfway through, he died of carbon monoxide poisoning.
There's no way that's true.
Totally true, bro.
Come on.
It's possible.
Bro, he's right behind the car.
Someone send us the story.
All right, I'll have my friend send you the story.
All right, thank you, Paul.
Thanks.
Stalker Patty, what's up? Patty.
This isn't Stalker Patty.
Oh,
Different
God.
Patty.
Hey, Patty.
Yeah, I was just saying I wanted Stinky to get drunk with me, and we'll run the marathon next year. We'll stumble in behind Zoe. Or not. Or not. Hello?
Yeah, that was really good. Thank you.
Huddla.
15 cities just enjoyed that. Thanks.
Although I will be honest, not in a gay way, but Garrett is built like a runner.
Young Garrett.
You make Stinky feel so uncomfortable. I love it.
I'm just saying.
It's hilarious.
Tall and slender with legs that were built like a gazelle.
Tim, what's going on?
What's up? I want to make sure you guys check out Maury show tomorrow.
Yeah, we kind of talked about that already.
Tomorrow's episode?
Yeah, Pejoria kids and midgets. I think that they threw in some midgets, too.
Yeah, they're going to be midgets dancing and stuff, and a bunch of Pejoria kids get to meet their favorite bands and stuff.
Do they? Let me see. Hold on. Here's tomorrow's episode. Alicia is the mother of 2 girls who suffer from a rare disease that causes their skin to itch, flake, and burn. All right, Magui, 14, and Isabel, 13, say they do not have one single friend and are called Monster and Alien because of the way they look. Their sisters say they feel sad and lonely because of their disease, so Maury tries to cheer them up and make them feel special.
Oh, yeah, by putting them on a national TV show.
That's exactly what I was saying the other day. He goes, "You're a special girl. I just want you to know that you 2 are special."
Zara was born with an extremely rare disease that has stunted her growth and frozen her face in a position that makes her look as though she is always whistling. Who is it going to watch this?
If you're not let me tell you something, because people get pissed off. If you're not laughing at that, there is something wrong with you. You are not a human being.
Hi, Maury.
Please welcome Zippity Doodah.
You're a special whistling girl.
Oh, my God.
You're a special whistling kid.
What do you mean? It looks like so her mouth is frozen?
Opie, she was born with an extremely rare disease that has stunted her growth and frozen her face in a position that makes it look as though she is always whistling.
Is there a picture of her?
No.
Oh, my God.
Although Zara is 18 years old, she is often mistaken for a 6-year-old because she is 3 feet tall and weighs just 45 pounds.
Oh, how do you not belt her in the mouth?
She's whistling.
She's a special kid, though.
You're a special little whistling kid. She wants the world to know that she's not a freak. She's a human being. 15-year-old Megan suffers from a rare form of dwarfism, has only one kidney, and often battles bouts of pneumonia. Her best friend Elvina wrote Maury a heartfelt letter asking him to give Megan a surprise that she'll never forget.
Oh, boy.
A chance to meet her favorite band, LFO. Our staff...
LFO?
Who is that?
It's a boy band.
The staff there at Maury tricked both Elvina and Megan into thinking the band couldn't make it to the show. And the look on their faces when they walk out on stage is priceless. What? It's the whistling look.
Oh, that old gag.
Look at what they said here. Did anyone see this?
That's sick to get their hopes up and say, oh, yeah, but we couldn't get them. So then they're really bummed out.
And then they cry.
And then you bring them up again. Oh, we're just kidding. Here they are.
Yeah. And if we didn't say whoa, he wouldn't have dumped that.
Yeah, he's just like, see, sucker. And everyone's just sitting here.
Because no one sees it for what it is.
Of course, we do. It is. You're right. It's what it is. It's just to get the little tears out of the whistling dumb face or the dwarf or whatever else it is.
It is a freak show, and he knows it.
The whole audience will cry the whole hour, and then the show will be over and like, oh, well, that was a drag. Let's go to TGIF's in Times Square and get a bite to eat.
Some fun on the beach.
Right. They should card out at the end of the show. How about a slanty-eyed, untalented newscaster? Could you bring one of those out, Maury?
A baron.
Hey, Rick's got the joke right here, boys. Rick, what's up?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
All right.
She is the perfect girl.
Why?
She's 3 feet tall, and her mouth is always in an O shape. She's perfect. Give me her number. I want her.
Oh, man, that's awful. You're sick.
Are you kidding me? Opie and Anthony, are you guys crazy, man? She's perfect.
Yeah.
Take it easy, guys. Good job.
Well, unfortunately, I see nothing about Pejoria kids. So I don't think we'll be seeing that tomorrow.
Well, we got to get audio of Whistling Kid. John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up, man? You guys are ruthless, man.
Why?
You guys are busting on these kids. They're somebody's kids.
Well, what do you think Maury's going to be doing tomorrow?
Dumbass. Look at what we're talking about. We're saying that he parades them on television for a freak show so he can get more viewers.
All he has to say is all he has to say is how special they are, and everyone at home will go, oh, see, Maury's doing the right thing.
You're a special
Maury's a moron, too, because he just does it for ratings and for money.
We're teasing them, dude, but we're not showing them and having people look at them. We're just teasing it because it was a story that
we couldn't
Maury's
book
doing.
Yeah, well, if we could only book them.
You guys are ripping them apart now. That's hysterical.
The title of tomorrow's show, I Know I Look Different, Don't Be Afraid.
That's
the
trick
title.
or treat. That's the trick or treat.
See, look at you.
How tempting is it to make fun of them?
I know. I was dying, man. I just wanted a bunch of balls. I'm sitting here cracking up from this stuff.
All right, John.
Take it easy, man.
Bye.
I'm looking through his site here.
I'm tired of people
No,
telling
I
me to
see
take
no
off my mask.
Pejoria kids. Damn it.
And we got to
Really
take another
looking forward
break,
to that.
but you want to talk about these bombs.
I love these bombs. I've been reading about these bombs.
Well, it's a quickie, right?
Oh,
Kinda?
Yeah. It's great. And it almost goes with the whole political correctness thing we've been talking about, too. Because I think the press is starting to hint that they're not fond of these bombs. I love them.
Yes. What are these bombs?
They're daisy cutters.
Daisy cutters?
Yeah, they're called daisy cutters. This is a huge conventional bomb. What they do, they're about the size of minivans. It's about the size of a minivan. They weigh, they could weigh over 15,000 pounds. That's like over 7 tons. And they roll them out of the back of these huge cargo planes, these C-130 Hercules planes.
And they limp over a finish line 28 hours later.
Nice callback, bro.
Well, what happens? They drop these things.
They're like
huge.
they're the size of VW.
They're the size of minivans.
Minivans? Okay.
Yeah, they're the size of minivans. They're full of this slurry of explosive ammonium and a bunch of other chemicals put in there. And what happens when they get close to the ground? It explodes open, but doesn't ignite in this huge canopy of a liquid. Then it's ignited when this whole blanket of flammable liquid gets a little closer to the ground and makes a gigantic fireball mushroom cloud and incinerates anything underneath it.
What are they called?
The daisy cutter. Because it's like you took the daisies, you cut them right down to nothing. It's like you took a weed whacker. They use it to clear out landing zones for helicopters.
Has a cute little name, though.
Daisy cutter. Doesn't matter what's under. Troops under it, forget about it. So what we've been using this for is to make a path for the Northern Alliance wherever they are, and then we just keep dropping them and make a huge pathway to whatever city we want them to go into.
That's great.
And anything in its way is completely obliterated.
You know, you brought up something, I think it was last week. We're leading the Northern Alliance right to the front door.
Oh, yeah.
What else do you need from us?
Hello? Oh, they're starting to get on the ball now. People are getting a little impatient. Something like this takes a while. You can't drop these bombs until the air is completely secure. So we did everything, took out a lot of their missile installations and their capability of downing these planes because these cargo planes are pretty slow. Yeah. So now they can go in and drop these things. They are called subatomic bombs. They look, and from a morale standpoint, they look like an atom bomb is going off. Huge plume of fire, big mushroom cloud. And if you're looking at this, your morale is going to go down the crapper because you're running. They used it in Iraq, and people just ran away from the battles when these things would go off. And they clear, if they need a landing field cleared in a jungle, you can drop this, and now you can land your aircraft.
Do they think it's nuclear? Do you think that's what it is?
Yeah, a lot of the people that see it think it's a nuclear bomb. They think it's some kind of atomic bomb because it looks like one. It's fantastic.
Jamie's got something on the daisy cutter. Jamie!
Yeah, how's it going?
All right.
Yeah, daisy cutter, it's actually not that it mows down the daisies, but rather the design that it leaves on the ground after it hits. Looks like a daisy.
Makes a cute crop circle.
Isn't that fantastic?
Pretty much, yeah. It looks like daisy petals.
Oh, it cuts
all
the
surrounding
daisy
a
out of the
giant crater.
Wow.
And we have been dropping these things on troops,
you guys
on whatever's in the way.
You guys were losing it in the back office because Fox was showing the destruction that these things make.
The clip of it is fantastic. The planes that drop these have to fly high enough where they're not jarred by the shock wave of the heat and the blast that comes off of this thing. It's just amazing, and I am proud to have tax dollars going to such a low-tech, high-destruction item as the daisy cutter being used on the Taliban as we speak. Incinerate the monkeys. I hate them.
And maybe a few 6-year-olds that have been photographed with rifles. Bye-bye.
I want to sponsor one of these. I want an O&A WOW sticker on the side of one of those as it plummets out of a big cargo plane. It's deadly batch of flammable liquid ready to just incinerate some of those camel jockeys.
Yeah.
W-O.
Go on.
You got to see if you tune in later tonight, maybe CNN or something, and you see a clip of this. It is fantastic. It looks like a parachute's opening up when these things first go off, the first phase of the detonation. It looks like a giant parachute just opened, but it's the flammable liquid in the shape of a canopy.
Oh, my God.
Then a secondary explosion, after it spreads out a little, lights it in the air, and this huge fireball just comes down on the earth.
Kind of like lighting your barbecue.
Right. You ever do that? You put a bunch of lighter fluid in and let the fumes where you could see them waving in the sunlight, and you throw that match in, and it goes boom. That sound it makes, and the heat, and the big mushroom, that's it only by about a million times more.
Mark, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, guys? I read the paper. It incinerates anything up to 600 yards.
Yeah. Picture anything within 6 football fields laid end to end in a diameter now.
All right, take it easy, guys.
Diameter. Fantastic weapon of mass destruction.
Joe, what's up?
Yeah, O&A.
Hey.
How you doing there, Charlie? They have this bomb that's similar to the daisy cutter, whatever you call that thing, that blows up 150 feet in the air, and it sucks out all the oxygen for about 3 square miles.
Come on.
Yeah, a lot of
What
these
is that, bro? Is that a neutron bomb or a hydrogen bomb?
It's another one of these bombs. It's flammable liquid that makes an instant firestorm and sucks the air out of caves, out of the whole area. You will just suffocate. Will suck the air out of your lungs.
It's so great, bro. It's like Charlie Rigabuto.
Yep. This is great.
Is that the bomb that does no... Oh, he hung up. The bomb that does no structural damage.
That's the neutron
That's what I'm
bomb.
thinking of, the neutron bomb.
Yeah. That
Lovely.
ignites, sends neutrons everywhere through people. They wind up dying, but it doesn't really affect the
Isn't that
buildings.
great?
But you know something over there? Who cares? They don't have buildings we want to save. It's a bunch of hovels.
On principle, it's funny, though.
It really is. They don't even know.
In your hut, and the roof doesn't even come off, and you're dead.
I love this weapon. My new favorite weapon of this war on terrorism, the BLU-82.
Hey,
God bless you. Salute, as they used to say on Hee Haw. Salute.
We have to take a break, Ant.
All right.
Stephen Lynch on the way. You were on the Ron and Fez show last night after our show here in New York. And you talked to 11-year-old Gary.
He was on a little bit. He was on the day before also.
And you talked to Drudge Jr.?
Well, yeah, I didn't talk to Drudge Jr. They did. But he spoke. Drudge Jr. spoke with young Gary, who you let down so horribly the other day by saying, get a life, and you're not taking him in the hockey game that you promised to take him to. And Drudge Jr. called up saying that he, too, had been used until he was not cute anymore.
No way.
I swear.
Do we have that audio?
It's like...
we have it?
Yeah. It's like listening to Webster talking.
Oh, my God. Hold on, Rick.
It's almost like Gary Coleman with the real attitude.
The Gary Coleman-Webster thing.
Right.
Yeah, and filling him in on what he can expect and just how he had been used by Opie and Anthony.
By our show?
Yeah.
Oh, and he sounds so bitter, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's classic. With his new, deep, uncute voice.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like Michael Jackson. As soon as they get 2 or 3 hairs, he's done with it.
He's done with it. That's it. That is it.
All right, and cleaning up some old business here on the Instant Feedback. Dan from South Jersey. You guys should have Blind Matt run the New York City Marathon next year.
Blind Matt?
Just let him go. And then, give him directions as he's running. It'll take him days. And then Steve from Cleveland writes, we were talking about the TGIF drinks.
Yeah.
Changing the name of, Sex on the Beach. And,
Sex on the Beach is now Fun on the Beach. And Screaming Orgasm is Yodeling Pinnacle. Yodeling Pinnacle Horny Goat Weed.
So Steve from Cleveland has some new drinks.
All right.
The Flaming Yam Bag and the Slurping Mule.
Imagine ordering wouldn't a woman be a little afraid to order the Slurping Mule? Slurping Mule.
All right, Ben. All right. Calm down. 11-year-old Gary next. That whole soap opera.
Yeah.
With the brand new audio with Drudge Jr. getting involved next.
What's the meaning of this slacking off?
Dude, it's O&A! Whatever. The Opie and Anthony Show.
A smorgasbord of idiocy.
The greatest radio that I've ever heard.
We're back with the Opie and Anthony Show. Stephen Lynch has arrived, Anthony.
Yeah.
We'll get him in just a few minutes here. Mike DeNicola with him. Those guys getting rave reviews on their Delaware show.
Yeah.
Where's Lynchy playing? Governors? All right, we'll have the dates and times in just a minute. So, you want to get into this Gary thing again? 11-year-old Gary?
11-year-old Gary. He'd call our show up. Got that little voice of his. And he'd call up and he loves Norton. Loves the show. Just an 11-year-old kid.
Hey, just normal kid.
He's become a crossover character, too.
Yes.
You know how the sitcoms do that from time to time?
Right. He's the crossover character for us and Ron and Fez.
Do you have a good example of a crossover character?
Crossover character. Let me think.
Someone that did both shows.
Yeah, so Laverne and Shirley had a few crossover characters. The Fonz would go on. Mork would be a crossover character.
On Happy Days?
Mm-hmm. Trying to think of any others. Let's see.
How about one from, I don't know, the 90s?
Yeah, I know.
They had a few in the 90s, didn't they? Whatever.
Hard to think. I'm sure now we'll get 8,000 of them on instant feedback.
So now there's a little controversy because we're really good friends with Ron and Fez.
Yeah.
Ron and Fez are on after us here in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
They're on a lot of the stations we're on, matter of fact.
Yeah.
different time slots and like that. So, Ant and I like going on Ron and Fez. Ron and Fez love coming on our show.
They're fun guys.
Sometimes we do what's called the Afro Show when it's all four of us.
If all four of us are in, yeah, the Anthony, Fez, Ron, Opie show.
Right.
Afro show.
Sometimes it's just the Far Show.
Right.
The Fez, Anthony, Ron show.
Yeah, that was last night.
Friday I did the Four Show.
Right.
Which was Fez, Opie, and Ron. So there's all sorts of combinations.
Yeah.
And I guess we got to go back when I was doing the Four Show last Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Gary called, and
Gary called.
And I said that I would take him to an Islander game.
You did. You told him you would take the little lad to an Islander game, and I think he was pretty happy about it.
Seems like he needs a big brother, like someone to take him to some cool things.
Yeah, it seems a little odd that he's able to listen to these programs at length, call up. So Ope figured he'd take him to the hockey game.
Right.
And he was very thrilled.
The kid was very excited.
What happened
It comes across as a tough kid, Anthony.
Yeah.
Tough kid.
Yeah.
But
I don't take no crap.
Yeah, but when
that crackly voice.
When I told him, I would take him to the Islander game, and you could just feel that human emotion coming out.
Really?
Yeah,
he's really excited.
Very happy.
A little sweetie deep down.
Right. So then yesterday I was in a horrific mood.
Yeah.
And I may have said a few things that I shouldn't have said. We're going to have to play the phone call.
Yeah.
And then we'll get the new audio from last night. This is turning into a soap opera between you and I and Ron and Fez.
Yeah.
So here's us talking to Gary yesterday. We have Gary, the 11-year-old. Gary.
Yeah.
What's up, Gary?
I just saw you. What?
What's up?
I just saw your picture on FoundryMusic.com.
Yeah.
Nice haircut, Deke.
He said, nice haircut, Deke.
Nice haircut, Deke.
So that might have set me off a little, I'm thinking now.
Maybe, right. But I think it was just joking.
All right. Nice haircut.
Yeah.
Now, Opie, I was listening to Ron and Fez's show.
Yeah, he praising me.
Early Friday, after we got off the air.
Yeah.
And little Gary had called into Ron and Fez, and you were on Ron and Fez's show.
A little 11-year-old Gary, sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And did I hear correctly you had promised to take him to an Islander game?
Yep.
Out on Long Island, where Gary is from? Is that true, Opie?
I think I said something like that, right,
You
Gary?
said something.
Did you set up a date with an 11-year-old boy?
I didn't set up a date.
Oh, dear, please take me. Take me.
Well, it sounds like it. And Martin, I still worship you.
Thank you, buddy.
Could you please call yourself William? Yes, oh, dear.
Oh, I heard you this weekend, that bit that you had with what's his face. When you were talking about them?
Well, Gary, we're on in a lot of cities right now, and they did not hear that bit because they don't do the weekend show.
Yeah.
Right.
Gary.
Yeah.
So you're going to go with Opie
I'm sorry.
to the game?
Gary, I invited you to the Islander game.
Yeah, but I haven't went yet.
Huh?
I'm still waiting.
He's still waiting.
Hey, Gary, is he going to introduce you to his monkey or let you ride the Ferris wheel in front of his house?
I don't know.
Hey, Gary.
What?
Get a life, kid. You think I'm Mean Joe Green or something?
No. Never said that.
Mean Joe Green. Did you hang up on him? Oh, you suck, man. You suck.
What does he think I am? I'm going to throw him a jersey after the game?
Oh, my God. Yeah, so that was...
I had to explain the Mean Joe Green reference to a lot of people on email.
Well, remember?
My God.
The old, what was that, a Coke commercial?
Coke?
Where little kids in the tunnel going to the locker room.
And the Mean Joe is kind of blowing him off.
Yeah. And then he turns around, looks at the kid, and throws him his jersey.
And he says, hey, kid.
Hey, kid.
Catch.
Yeah, he throws him the jersey, and the kid's thrilled.
I do believe that won an award.
Did it?
Beat out the Where's the Beef lady.
Where's the beef? Yeah.
Swimwear. All right. So that was yesterday. Then Anthony was on the Ron and Fez show last night, and Gary called in again?
Yeah. Gary called, and Drudge Jr. Called up. I don't think, was this last night or the night before, perhaps? Was it last night? Yeah. And
wow, how many beers did you have on that show last night?
Jim Cook was in. Yeah, so
wow.
Well, because I wasn't talking to them when they called. That's why, and I was on the show.
Oh, all right. So you got to set up this audio for me because I didn't hear it.
Well, yeah, the kid called up to voice his displeasure with your shenanigans. And then all of a sudden, Drudge Jr. calls in. Now, Drudge Jr., before we were syndicated, used to call in a lot because he felt like he knew all the inside news
of what we were going to do.
Of what we were going to do, when we were signing our contract, who we were going to be with.
He was convinced we were going to work for a satellite radio company.
Satellite radio. He'd have these rumors and inside info that was 100% wrong. He never had anything right.
And he worships Matt Drudge.
Right.
I think he even wears the cute little hat.
It probably does.
To school.
But we used to have him on a lot because it was during our contract signing, and he'd always have these rumors, and we wanted to hear what these rumors were. After we signed, we kind of didn't have him on anymore.
Because there's no real reason to have him on.
And his
whole gig was speculating about our future. And then the future was printed in all the papers, so you don't need Drudge Jr. anymore.
Exactly.
Right.
So he hears little Gary call. And it rang a familiar little bell with Drudge Jr. about how he was all fine and well and friend of the show and then just tossed to the wayside. And he was giving little Gary some advice.
Okay, let's go to the tape from last night's Ron and Fez show. They're on after us here in New York.
Hey, O&A kid.
Hi.
What's up, buddy?
Did you listen to O&A today?
Yeah, I heard. It's kind of rough, huh?
Yeah, well, if he's listening, I'll call back tomorrow and talk to him.
Who, Opie?
Yeah.
I know. Now, what exactly, for all the people that might have missed it, what exactly did Opie say to you?
I don't know. He said that he was going to take me to the Islanders game.
Right, he was going to take you to the Islanders game.
But he never did.
Right.
I don't want to be like the bad guy, and I don't want to, like, offend him in some way.
Right.
So he never took me, and I was joking around saying, well, I'm still waiting, because I knew he wasn't going to take me.
Right.
And he said, Gary, go get a life, and,
oh, no.
And, he said, something, and he hanged up on me.
Here's what you got to remember, though, son. You got an imagination, right?
Yes.
You're young, you're creative, you got an imagination. Pretend that Opie's taking you places.
Yeah.
Like, go in your room, and I don't know, like, hold hands with a coat, and pretend that Opie is taking you up the steps to an Island game, and you're watching it.
Right, get an imaginary friend named Opie.
Something like that.
I'm not that young guy, so.
But here's the situation.
Trying to be strong.
I was going to talk to him off the air, and he had to run because his girlfriend came.
Right, and she's more important to him than you are.
Yeah.
Most things are, really.
I know.
But you are a great...
I'm just a fan.
He's just a fan, Ronnie.
I know that means a lot to Opie. But you got to remember, he had Kreskin today.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's true.
You know?
Yeah.
Jeez, I know. I feel bad for this kid. Hey, Drudge Jr.
Hi, O&A kid.
Hey.
I got some news for you.
What?
I used to be the O&A kid, and look at me now. I'm nowhere.
You got nothing, right?
Nothing at all.
All right, Drudge Jr., how long did O&A keep you before they... Well, your voice started changing, right?
Right. You're like the Harry Potter kid. They had to bring in another kid to dub your voice.
Well, down for maybe 2 months. But a lot of funny stories.
They were 2 wonderful months, right?
People were loving me.
Yeah.
I'm only for 1 month. Let's see if I can make it for 3.
And then they got syndicated, and I was never on the air again.
Wow.
You would never. No, I want to ask you, how old were you when you first called them?
I was 13, and I'm 14 now.
I'm 11.
See, he's 11.
Boy, you would have thought you would have had more than 1 month.
Yeah. He should have probably got a year run out of that. Before it was
I got a couple of years before I hit 13.
You're just so much older that we wish you'd go upstairs and listen to Slipknot or something.
And I'm planning a big comeback. I'm getting a website and everything.
Oh, jeez.
It's going to be huge.
Just think of yourself as old toys.
If they do kick me off of O&A, then they'll come to the round the side.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, good luck with that. I tried that, too.
It's rough.
It's bad, but true.
All right, hold on.
You're like the Pepsi girl. You got to work.
Is that fantastic? That was from Ron and Fez's show last night. And you could just hear the hurt in Drudge Jr.'s voice. You could hear the poor Gary. Did you hear his little voice and how disappointed he is?
But I'm 11. I got a couple of years.
He's trying to be strong, you know.
Washed up at 11.
I'm not that young.
As far as calling radio shows, he's
trying to be strong, and you are a prick, man.
He's washed up like Tara Lipinski.
Oh.
He'll be on Maury tomorrow, and you'll show up with the Islander tickets. Nana's Precious coming through.
Nana's Precious.
You know what, Gary? You're a special guy. And do you know who's backstage right now?
No, who, Maury?
Opie's back there with the Islander tickets.
Let's give him a big...
Oh, boy.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm kidding, but you're a special kid. Look at this Pejoria kid and count your blessings, you little son of a bitch.
Hey, Drudge Jr.'s calling in.
Drudge Jr.
Now he has an excuse to call the show.
Right.
Here he goes.
Drudge Jr.
Here starts the big comeback.
I can't believe you let me on.
You're back on the airwaves of the Opie and Anthony show.
After about a day and a half of holding time.
But no, you know what this is? This amounts to nothing more than when on Sally Jesse she brings back a guest for a day.
Yeah.
So don't get all excited.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of little Gary and what Opie did to him?
I'm not surprised. Ron had the right comparison. We're just like old toys being thrown out, incinerated.
Like in Toy Story.
You're
right?
like
Toy Story 2.
You two are like Rock'em Sock'em robots.
You're like the old games for the Atari. The old Atari video games.
You're like lawn darts.
In a box somewhere, but you know you're never going to play them again. You don't wonder why you don't just throw them away.
I'd say I'm actually more like Sega Genesis.
Nah, you guys are more like Atari with that stupid joystick that would break all the time.
Yeah. Like the Atari 1600.
So what's up, Drudge Jr.?
Well,
I know
your kids are spirograph.
Your voices are changing.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say that. It's not that much different.
No, Drudge Jr., we'll pull a tape. Your voice has gotten pretty deep. And then occasionally it goes like this.
Yeah, you do a little Peter Brady thing every once in a while.
It's not as easy just to listen to your voice and whack my bag anymore.
Hey, Jim Norton. Wow, I really love your comedy.
Whoa! Sarcastic little whippersnapper.
Wow.
Boy, certain days you're not on the show and I just miss you and...
All right, so what's up,
Drudge Jr.?
What's up,
Hey,
Drudge?
you, Jim Norton. You ruin Opie and Anthony.
What's
really?
up, Drudge
You don't
Jr.?
like me, Drudge?
You suck.
Really? Well, I'm on and you're not. So.
You make the same jokes every day.
Well, maybe they'll boot me off like they booted you off, you little tot.
No, you're still hairless.
Better watch
Little
it, Jim. They will
Drudge
one
tot.
day. They will.
Jim's still
They're
hairless.
just using you.
Yeah, a little known fact, Jim Norton is actually 10 years old.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He has a little more shelf life left.
So what's going on, hurt little fella?
You just sound a little
wounded.
bitter. Yeah, a little wounded, a little bitter.
So what's up, Drudge Jr.? Any hot rumors?
Yeah,
flying around.
Give us some rumors or news or whatever.
Well, I'm not really paying attention to radio anymore. I'm doing a lot about the bombings in Afghanistan. I'm paying close attention to that.
Wait a minute. We have correspondents there from every major news network with the live video phones. But for some reason, Drudge Jr. is going to enlighten us a little more than these people?
Well, I don't know that much more information.
But there's going to be something...
But I'm trying to keep pretty close tabs on what's going on.
All right. But what could you offer as news that other people can't, other news organizations?
Yeah, what do you got? What's your hot story?
Yeah. Give us...
We could be looking at a coup in Pakistan very soon. I don't think that's any shocking news.
You're an ass.
Coup in Pakistan by who?
By the people.
Little uprising, huh?
By the people.
A bunch of jilted 13-year-old boys going to take over the government? Little fella?
All right, so a coup, and then you're keeping tabs on that. What else?
Looks like China's defending the Taliban.
Ugh.
China from the WWF?
China will be defending the Taliban.
In a tag team match.
The nation of China.
The nation of China. Okay. What else?
The nation and China. Yeah.
Not that much more. Oh, also, Green's got a 2% lead on Bloomberg.
Really?
For the mayor of New York.
Right.
Is that you, or did you look that up?
That's Drudge. I'm not running exit polls.
All right, hold on. Jesse wants
exiting
in.
this show.
Yeah, you'll be exiting this show in a minute. Jesse, what's up?
Yeah, keep this dude off the radio. This dude's a geek. You can tell. He plays Dungeons and Dragons and sits on the computer all day.
Well, you know, Jesse
does the instant messaging and crap. At least Gary's a cool kid.
Jesse,
I'd hang out with Gary before I'd hang out with this dick.
You know, I think we're going to have to do something on the show because I think the O&A show needs a little kid just to pull at the heartstrings of the listeners, to pull at those heartstrings.
Or at least Gary
So I think we're going to have a little friendly competition between 11-year-old Gary and, how old are you now, Drudge?
I am 14.
14. And 14-year-old Drudge Jr.
Very mature 14.
One of you will stay and the other will be sent to the land
Well, to be honest with you, I really don't want to be on the show.
Yes, you do.
I think that this show's really gone downstream since syndication.
Groveling little teenagers. Shut your little yap.
Have you ever kissed a girl?
What?
This 13-year-old kid.
I thought you were talking to Norton.
You be outside of little girls or something. What are you doing?
Drudge?
Calling the radio.
Have you kissed
about the
jumping out of our show like crazy?
That. Came out the mouth a little bit.
Drudge,
okay, what do you expect, you know?
Drudge, have you kissed a girl yet?
Hold on, my tape just ran out. I tape all my conversations.
You tape all your conversations,
just
bro?
like Nixon.
So,
what are you doing, Drudge?
Have you kissed a girl?
What does that mean to Opie?
I just want to know. Jesse wants to know from Boston.
Jesse asked you from Boston.
Sure.
Your mom don't count.
All right, Jesse, thank you.
All right, see you, man.
Very funny, Jesse.
All right, so is it true you don't want to be part of this show anymore, Drudge?
All right.
Absolutely not. I'm a Ron and Fez man.
Well, there you go. Until they dump. You know what, Drudge? I'll be honest with you. I'm going to be very brutally honest with you right now. You know that we're very good friends with Ron and Fez, don't you?
Of course you are.
You see the rapport we have with Ron and Fez, that we're on their show, they're on our show, don't you?
Yes, they love you.
Do you think, you little tool, that Opie and I can turn around to Ron and Fez tonight and say, do not put Drudge Jr. on their show, and they will do indeed that?
No, hold on.
Do you think we can do that?
Hold on, but I got to correct you, Anthony.
Yeah.
We wouldn't tell Ron and Fez to do anything. We would ask them for a favor.
Exactly. That's what I mean. It's not telling them stuff. It's asking a favor. Could you please not put Drudge Jr. on your airwaves anymore? And what do you think their response would be?
They'd probably do it.
Yes, they probably
Knowing
would.
the hierarchy of WNEW.
Watch who you're f***ing with, you little tool.
You don't scare me.
Well, you know something? You'll have nobody to tell any of your little ideas to or anything, because you will be banned from the airwaves here on this very station.
All right. If you really think it's nice to ban a little kid from WNEW.
What? You come on, you're playing. You're the one that's getting out there and throwing some fisticuffs, you little prick. So what do you say?
Pushing that little bird chest out.
You still want to play?
I'm just saying I don't want to be on your show anymore.
Well, then you won't be on any show. We don't care. I don't care if you're on this show either. But you know something? When you come off acting all cocky like that, you got to learn that there's consequences to be paid. You should be thankful that of the time you did spend on this program, and that it got your name across. No, now you're coming off like, your show sucks. Screw you. I don't need you. I'll go on Ron and Fez. Yep. You know something? You might not be on Ron and Fez.
Anthony?
And you know where that power lies? Right here.
Anthony?
Yes, Opie.
Gary's back on our show.
Gary, back on the show. Opie,
we will welcome
11-year-old
Gary back with open arms. Drudge Jr., what are your final words for New York radio, for syndicated radio?
And probably for radio out of this station, that's for sure.
Drudge Radio, 9:30 to midnight on WABC Sunday nights.
He's plugging the real Drudge. He's plugging the real Drudge.
This kid is a bore.
There you go, Drudge Jr. Just walk away.
Nighty-night, Opie and Anthony.
There he goes.
Walk away.
It's in the zeros.
Bye, Drudge.
You see him walking away.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck to you, Gary.
Good luck.
Drudge Jr.
Drudge Jr. There he goes. Can't believe I got in a little yelling match with a 14-year-old.
You could have been someone.
Could have been a contender.
But I guess I never will be, because I don't like Opie and Anthony.
Well, you used to.
Of course, she used to be great. Used to be the greatest radio show in New York.
Well, when you were on it, right? Yeah.
No, you were good for a short period after me.
Well, there you go. Maybe now we're trying to appeal to 11-year-olds.
I'll just listen to Demented World and
You're just out of the demo
think
now.
of the way you were.
All right, walk away. How about instead of a Demented World, how about you grab a penthouse and act like a boy going through puberty?
Yeah.
You freak.
Freak.
In 3 years, you'll be driving.
There you go. Just walk away. There he goes. Drudge Jr. walking off to the next...
All right, you win. I want to be on Ron Fez.
Radio star. Oh, what? What? What'd you say?
You win. I'm sorry.
I don't think I heard a please. I don't think I heard Opie and Anthony, can I please continue being on Ron and Fez?
All right, Opie and Anthony, can I please continue being on not only Ron and Fez?
Goodbye.
Good. Insulted me for no reason, that little prick.
Now, you know something? He's not involved with the show, so we suck, Norton sucks. No. You know something? You gotta pull the card every so often.
The world's a tough place, kid.
It's a tough old world, and you gotta learn early. Christina, you must learn early.
As they say, you get more flies with honey than vinegar.
Right. And he was pouring out some vinegar, wasn't he?
Stephen Lynch on the show next.
So goddamn immature.
You're yelling at him.
I'm yelling at his 14-year-old.
And people say I'm twisted.
They didn't like the show. Yeah, well.
Oh, my God. More girls, more gooder.
Hookers for everyone.
You all got it.
Opie, Anthony.
No longer will our penises remain flaccid and unused.
Yo, the Crystal Method, Ant.
Yeah.
This is the Opie and Anthony show. Dave, what's going on?
What's going on, buddy?
Hey.
I'm just letting you guys know that I got SmackDown tickets for tonight. And I got fourth row. I got 8 seats across. I'm bringing maybe, 30-foot WOW sign, like 5 feet tall. So I let you guys know that. Check it out on Thursday. Make sure you guys watch.
If you pull off a 30-foot WOW sign on SmackDown tonight and they show it, we'll give you whatever you want that we have in the prize closet.
Oh, that'd be awesome. It's massive. It's just like huge black paint. Like not even the poster board stuff. We got some huge long white paper.
Some of the things we got DVD players, Jim Brewer tickets when he plays Philly. We have Islander tickets and other things.
You got Aerosmith tickets?
Possibly. We have some more Aerosmith tickets as well. I got to check with Ben and the gang.
Cool.
All right, we'll see you tonight.
All right, man.
Thanks.
Later.
Bye. Autumn, what's going on?
Dude, I listen to you guys every day, and I love you guys, and I want to say, if you guys are half as hot as you sound, then I'll be up there tomorrow.
Uh-oh. We're hotter. Gotta get
Anthony,
up here, right?
You've got the greatest laugh. And I want to know why Norton is so bitter.
Right.
I'm not bitter.
Why you guys take so much crap from 10-year-olds.
Well, we want to get him in bed.
Hello.
Duh.
My fault. What was I thinking?
All right, Autumn, come see us sometime, all right?
I will. See you guys later.
All right.
That was a BP fastball.
Yeah. Jimmy, what's going on?
Hey, guys, what's up? I was wondering, would I be able to join the race with Gary and that other kid?
How old are you?
I'm 13. We met last weekend when you were down in Boston.
Oh, shh.
It's all right. We cross state lines.
Man act.
Let's see.
Jimmy, you sound
Boston. Yeah, you sound like a normal kid.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
you went through that puberty early, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. We want Gary back. Now I'm feeling bad. I want Gary back.
I want Gary.
Wait, you're feeling bad that you invited him to the Islanders game and hung up on him?
I know.
Yeah, well. I just wanted to see if he would be a true friend, and accept me for who I am.
Yeah.
A sick, twisted F. All right, Jimmy, thanks.
Yeah.
Bye.
Now you've just caused hurt.
He's hurt.
I'm kind of sad that Gary hasn't called in today.
He's probably hurt.
Well, let's let Gary tell us that. I don't think he's hurt. I think he's all right with it. Jim Norton is his idol.
I know.
Figure it out.
No, I know.
Stephen Lynch in the studio with Mike DeNicola, Anthony.
Hey, man.
Hey, guys.
What's up? You out there playing a little foosball, I see. I saw DeNicola and Norton playing some foosball.
Oh, it
was horrible.
Was it just hack?
Yeah.
We would have got you guys in sooner, but you were bumped for a 11-year-old and a 14-year-old.
Yeah, we had to yell at children, which we are just catching hell for.
Which was much more important.
I like Drudge. His latest scoop is that the Yankees might lose Game 7.
Yeah, he's great.
He's got good stuff, that kid.
Well, he's working on it.
China's helping the Taliban. What a little douche. No, they're not.
John from Boston, 2 radio personalities and a professional comic have teamed up to humiliate a 14-year-old. Wow. We need tough guys like you on the front lines overseas. Hope you're proud. Yeah, John's a little angry.
Well,
right, we stink.
There's a lot of people that are very unhappy with us right now. You were yelling at the kid.
I know. I couldn't take it. It was annoying me.
I make it quick and painless. You just hang up on him.
Be careful or Mohr might slam you on politically incorrect.
And then now their fathers are calling up. They want on the air. Hey. Well, my father could beat your father.
They're real
Mine
fathers?
can't, Opie.
Yeah, they're real fathers.
He's dead. Kind of hard for my dead dad to get involved with that. Thanks for bringing it up.
Your dad's dead?
Yeah.
You're kidding. How did it happen?
He did.
Oh, no.
He did.
This isn't my dad.
He did.
Oh, no.
He did.
See, Lynch has his guitar.
Yeah.
Oh, you brought a guitar.
What?
Airplane.
That's good. Wow. Hey, where are you guys playing tonight? Or is it tomorrow? When are you playing?
Tomorrow, Governors. I'm at Levittown. I'm at Rascals tonight.
Look at the way Dino's looking.
With Norris and...
Oh, they'll give you at least $50 each. Not bad. Not a bad gig if you can get it.
Yeah. Well, I got to bring 10 people. That's the deal.
And they said you better get on the Opie and Anthony show and plug it, right?
Right. Well, and I have to bring 10 people. That's the deal.
So you'll be at Rascals?
Right.
That's Mike DeNicola, and Lynch will be at Governor's tomorrow night in Levittown.
Yeah. This is the show that I canceled to go to the Philly Road Show.
Oh, right.
Which, as you recall, was a huge success for me personally.
To have beer thrown at you.
Probably a milestone in my career.
Girls dancing.
Have we had you on the show since then?
No.
Holy, we talked about it the next day. That was hilarious. Freaking.
Come on, you had fun?
Dude, come on.
I had a great time.
Who would you
behind the scenes?
Who would you rather hang out with, though? Come on. We give you life experiences. Here's a guy, wherever he goes, he does the college tours. He's been on VH1. He's been on Comedy Central. He's done it all. And he plays one of our road shows. He kills wherever he goes. Kills.
Especially at the road shows. So I'll cancel anything to go to a road show because they're so much fun.
See, but we learned something from the Philly Road Show, Stephen Lynch.
What's that?
We're going to get you on much earlier in the bill.
Yeah, please.
Before the 3,000 people are drunk.
and throwing beer and realizing they're doing it with impunity.
It wasn't that. It was what was that band?
Octane.
No, not Octane. Days of the News frickin' techie cleaning the stage before I went. While I was.
Well, they didn't want Travis Meek slipping when he came out.
Mopping the floor.
Metalhead.
This is what happened. We talked about it. We should say it again, though. So Stephen Lynch is in front of 3,000 people. These people were just trashed.
Hammered.
This was after they threw all that beer at Starker Patty dressed up as Superwoman. Mm-hmm. It wasn't just beer. You know that, right, Lynch? A lot of people called the next day and said, well, it's what happens after you drink a lot of beer.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
So you're trying to do songs. They're throwing beer. Right. Then Psycho Mark's really trashed girlfriend walks out and decides she has to wow the crowd in the middle of Kill a Kitten, I think.
Right.
So now they're not even paying attention to you because all they want to see is TNA.
Exactly.
And then if that's not bad enough.
I didn't even mind that. That wasn't so bad. That happens at every road show.
And then all of a sudden you turn around and you see a guy mopping the stage as you're trying to
Mother
perform.
effer was mopping the effing stage in the middle of the song.
So we have to help out Lynch, man.
Yeah, I didn't care. I stopped to address it, and he just kept on doing it.
I know you didn't care, but we care. And make sure you go see Stephen Lynch tomorrow night at Governor's in Levittown. You're going to see a really good show.
Nice of you.
What time are you going on, though? Nice and early before everyone gets drunk, right?
No, probably not. 8:30.
That's early.
They'll be hammered.
That's early.
I'll be the only one on the stage, though. There'll be no
one mopping up behind you. Mopping up.
Suckers. God damn it.
That was hilarious, though, man.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
We had audio and then video of that on the websites. Man, you yelling at the mop guy.
Never in all my years.
All right.
So you're going to be in Levittown to make up for that missed gig.
Yeah.
I'll go see Steve.
It'll be a good
there.
time, though.
Sure.
We always have a good time in Levittown.
They pay there?
In Levittown? Yeah,
they run a good club in Levittown.
Yes, they do. They do. They're good guys over there.
All right. So you got a new song there, Lynchy?
I do. I'm real excited about this one because it's the first one that I've written with my new songwriting partner. Big Chocolate is his name.
Oh, wow.
And we've been working
always funny
for a while.
He's great.
No, of course not. You know, I was thinking about this today as I came over here. I literally finished writing the song like 2 hours ago. And it used to be I would write a song, in the old days, I'd write a song and test it out at the clubs and go to the schools and then come on the radio.
Now it's got to go to
50 billion frickin' people.
Right, it's got to go to 15 cities.
Now and it's the ink is barely dry here, and I'm going to.
And it's funny because Lynch called Anna in the office.
Yeah, I was wondering if I had my little flute thing.
Do you need the flute for the song?
It's an old traditional Irish drinking song.
Oh.
I think it's been around for hundreds of years.
Mm-hmm.
Did I just say I wrote it?
Yeah.
Oops. Well, the setup will be eventually that it's an old Irish drinking song.
Right.
And so I figured maybe a little, flute.
What? Some of that.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So I'll give you the nod when you can do your little solo.
How much I get paid?
They'll tip you.
It's a door deal. Don't worry.
Oh. Opie will start filibustering for me. For some money.
Filibuster.
Got to take care of the guys.
And also, is there? I heard recently that you guys have a new little bleep mechanism. Is that possible? Can we make use of that? Can I talk and you bleep over me, or do I have to actually stop talking?
Oh, you would have to stop talking.
Yeah.
So it kind of defeats the purpose.
All right. When you hear the word
that kind of technology,
when you hear the word shamrocks,
yes,
the word that will logically rhyme with that word.
Shamrocks.
But you can't say it.
Can you please bleep that out?
See, the trick.
I won't say it.
The trick is let me break down the third wall here for everyone. Right. The trick is Ant never actually curses.
I understand.
Yes.
He just adds the T.
What?
So it's bleep T.
He adds the end of the word, or the beginning of the word.
It's bleeped.
Right.
Tell them all the secrets.
See?
I got you. Well, if you'd be so kind when you hear the word shamrocks to get your finger on the button, and then I'll take care of the rest.
Okay. Oh, boy.
So as I said, this is an old traditional Irish song, and it's usually passed down from father to son. When the boy's on the verge of manhood. And it's called Down to the Old Pub Instead. And I'd like to play it for you tonight. Lad, it's your duty to find ye a lass with childbearing hips and a pink supple ass, and make her your wife and love her with love so true. Now some rivers run high, some rivers run low. When her river runs red, then she's starting her flow. And it's called menstruation, here's what it means to you. You will notice her bloomers are spotty at first. Stand back, her ovarian dam's gonna burst. Son, don't be afraid, it's a natural thing. Just wad up some cotton and hand her a string, and put the old linens on top of the bed. Get out of the house and go down to the old pub instead.
Hundreds of years old.
That's why bloomers.
Aye.
She'll retain her water, her breasts will be tender. Say something nice and you're sure to offend her. Get out of the house and go down to the old pub instead. She'll want to make love. If you do, you're a fool. You'll only end up with a bloody O'Toole. Now get out of the house, go down to the old pub instead. She'll want you to sample the fruit of her loins, but son, it'll taste like some old rusty coins. So turn off the light and take off your hat and drop to your knees. Say a prayer to St. Pat that'll give you the strength to get out of the bed. And for Ireland's sake, go down to the old pub instead. I feel a solo coming on.
Oh, really?
Perhaps right here, Anthony. Very good. Now the pub is the place where the lads are a-meeting when the moon is full rolling, the gals that are bleeding, the Catholic, the Protestant, even the pagan. The pub is the place when your lady is ragging. So drink of your pint, boys, and thank your shamrocks that as menfolk we don't have to bleed from our and that we can escape from the lady in red and get out of the house and go down to the old pub instead. Down to the old pub instead.
Nice.
Thank you, my lads. Thank you so much. Raise your glass.
Funny good.
You did your part well.
Thank you.
Nice fluting. Nice fluting and nice bleeping.
I was a fluter and bleeper, yeah. I'm just making sure that it's a clear and there were no dumps.
Oh, I sure hope so.
All right, I think
I'm not seeing anything on that. Wow.
Tried to clean it up a little bit.
I think we did okay.
Yeah, look at that.
That's funny.
Woo, bravo, Steven.
Thank you, sir.
I smell another hit.
Do you smell another hit?
I smell another hit.
Pun intended.
I smell iron.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Very good. Let me go to Mike. Mike has something for Stephen Lynch. Mike, what's up?
What's going on?
Hey.
Lynch.
Yeah.
You made that song Grandfather Die, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
My girlfriend dumped me because of that song, by the way.
Why?
I was listening to the song. We heard it. Me and my friends heard it over the summer, I believe. I downloaded it, played it in my car. Now, at the moment, my grandfather was dying of cancer. He's on rest. Yeah, I know. So we're here in the car, we're listening, and she's like, "That's so offensive. I can't believe you listen to that crap." I'm like, "It's a song, honey. He didn't, like, murder his grandfather or anything." And she's like,
Hey, watch that.
This is an emotional time for you.
Hey, be careful with that.
I'm sorry about
man.
that.
My fault.
Well, you're probably better off.
Hey, that's what I said.
Like she was looking for a way.
And by the way, you gotta have Gary come back on. Gary was the man, that little kid.
Yeah, we want Gary back. All right,
Gary, call in.
All right, thank you.
Thanks a lot, Owen.
All right, bro.
Bye.
All the reviews coming in. Love the song.
Yep.
The song was awesome. That rocked.
Oh, thank you.
I liked it.
Someone just put, haha, bloody O'Toole.
Yeah, that made me laugh.
Yeah, that's a good one.
This guy likes the Irish style. The new
yes.
Stephen Lynch, the Irish style.
The Irish style.
Taking it back to your roots.
Taking it back
Don't
to
you
your
know?
Stephen Lynch going into his green period.
My dad asked me to write a song that he could sing with me.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it?
And I think this might be the one.
Really?
Well, it's from father to son.
Yeah.
I can picture a little river dance going on to it.
Sure, that no arms dancing thing. Sure.
I like it.
Absolutely.
Instant St. Patty Day classic.
Oh, St. Patty's Day. Oh, I could see it in the jukebox next to Puff the Magic Dragon in that special green label in the jukebox.
You can play with Black 47 every St. Patty's Day now. There's a joke for all you New Yorkers.
It's Stephen Lynch and the Chieftains.
Right.
Special guest, the Pogues.
The Pogues.
Right.
Pogue
With
reference.
Inya on pan flute.
Drinking the green beer.
Chris, what's up?
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey.
Lynch, man, where you? I heard you say something about a Levittown gig. Where are you playing out in Levittown? I used to live there.
He said it. Governors in Levittown tomorrow night.
Governors of Levittown?
Yep. Will you be playing the new song, Lynch?
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Definitely.
All right.
Where's that located at? I don't know that.
I think Hempstead Turnpike, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, Chris.
Peace, guys.
Bye. Thinking if we should try to get another one out of you there, Lynch.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, right.
I'm prepared for this eventuality.
He's done.
Like what? Oh, weren't you going to play the live version?
You want me to just do that? I could do that. Oh, I could do that.
Oh, it is a classic.
Actually, it goes back to what we were talking about, how you played the road show and it didn't go too well in Philly because everyone was really wasted and they weren't paying attention. Well, I got proof that you kill at road shows.
This is FBA with me and DeNicola.
Right.
I think we had just finished writing the latter verses.
Right.
Yeah, a cute song called FBA, which stands for Full Blown AIDS. Yeah.
Right. By Jay Mohr. Here we go.
Yeah, in front of 2,000.
Jay Mohr.
In front of at least 2,000 people. It was at the Long Island Road Show, and listen to the sing-along. Stephen Lynch, Mike DeNicola.
I don't usually do cover songs, but this one's very special to me. So I brought one of the co-authors of FBA, Mike DeNicola. Let's hear it for Mike. Mike has been kind enough to write a little extension to the song, so if you listen closely, you might hear some things you haven't heard before. Down to my target weight, sarcoma popped out all over my face. I lost 3 teeth and all of my friends. Looks like this time I'm nearing the end of loneliness. No need to lie, no reason to fib. When you're flat on your back, counting all your ribs. I went to give blood, they just showed me the door. I stood up to leave, and I fell on the floor full-blown AIDS. Everybody now, damn that whore. Damn that whore. I said, damn that whore. Yeah, damn that whore. Let's break it down now. Mike DeNicola's going to do a little spoken word. A little poetry. Because I know you guys can appreciate some good poetry, right? Well, the FDA is set in and he's left feeling a little low. Here you go, Mike.
Well, now I've got AIDS. I don't feel so good. So I'm going to go out and share it with my neighborhood. Bartender, waitress, here's your tip. That ain't acne above my lip. Oh, you have to leave? No, that's okay. I got time to kill, maybe 2 or 3 days. I'm sitting alone humming this song. I start to think about everyone who done me wrong.
Who's done you wrong?
My 5th grade teacher.
Yeah?
Mr. Beck. You're going to find a hypodermic in your neck. Patrons in my restaurant.
What about him?
The tip's blue.
Yeah?
Yeah, but it ain't half and half in your stew.
Oh!
And Wendy. You remember me.
Wendy?
Yeah. She stood me up for prom. But I won't infect her.
You won't infect her?
I'm going to infect her mom.
Her mom?
Full-blown AIDS.
Damn that whore! Damn that whore! You little f***ing whore! You little motherfucking whore! Yeah. Full-blown AIDS!
Cupid.
The award-winning Opie and Anthony show.
This has got to be a joke, people.
And we're back with the Opie and Anthony show. We just hung up on a lot of people to clear the phone lines. Don't be pissed if we hang up on you.
Clear the field. Some men want to do some drinking. You got pitch pipe?
So open lines, New York area, 877-692-1027. Anywhere else, 866-277-4WOW. In the studio, Mike DeNicola and Stephen Lynch.
Yes, sir.
Lynchy playing Governors tomorrow night in Levittown. Yep.
Yeah, man.
It's a makeup show.
Makeup show, and Mike DeNicola will be at Rascals.
In West Orange.
In West Orange tonight?
Yep.
Tonight.
Norris and Voss. Jeff Norris and Rich Voss.
Making at least, $15 a piece, and maybe they'll pay for the gas to get down to the club?
I make $10, and I get $1 for each person that I bring in. So that'll be about $15, yeah.
Maybe they'll throw you a free beer before you go on?
Still got a tip, though.
Hey, and you wanted to play the karaoke retards.
Yeah. A couple of people were requesting it. I guess since we're in such a musical mood.
Maybe we should put together a whole album of these.
Wouldn't you want to hear that all the time? Just retarded children. Big head all around. Big-headed mongoloids singing popular songs. Yes.
Really?
I would have that,
buy that album
in my CD player in the truck all the time. As it is, I can't get enough of this one.
Great.
Song from Dirty Dancing. I had the time of my life. No, you didn't. You retarded. Jesus. And it's a young retarded gentleman and a young retarded lady singing that favorite song that we all know and love.
So we're
Dirty Dancing.
Take a listen now, I guess.
Yeah.
Had the time of my life. Now I never felt this way before. Yes, I swear.
The girl coming in is great.
It's the truth. And I owe it all to you. 'Cause I've
big tongue.
Had the time of my life. That always thought of you.
The guy singing sounds like Freud from the message board at the last Bar 9 gig we did.
I've been waiting for so long. Now I finally found this one to stay by me.
Singing Springsteen.
Yeah, we're writing on the wall, and you felt the magic of fantasy.
Here's this. Listen to this. When he says "just remember," it kills me. Yeah. Here it comes.
Just remember.
I never knew remember had 18 syllables.
Remember. Oh, nice.
So I tell you something. There's gonna be lots of heart.
Walking into a dumpster site.
Yes, I swear it's the truth. And I hold
Isn't that great?
Do we have to hear the whole thing today?
in my body and soul. My body that you never know.
You just know when they were
going to stop it?
You just knew when they were done. They had that retard sex with his big, thick thing. She's too dumb to realize she's in torrid pain. Just a whole bed full of drool. Even the pillows have wet spots. It's just awful.
Her ass hairs look like little pigtails. Sweating and curly.
And don't be stupid. And don't be stupid.
Isn't that beautiful?
It's Mom, Dad, this is Daniel.
From the other side.
Daniel.
I just saw that the other night. God damn. Giovanni Ribisi plays the best retard
movie?
ever. It is so good.
Perfect, isn't he?
I play marching band music when we have sex. They're looking at positions in the book, like sex positions. It's like, oh, this is so not hot. You watch her. What's her name? Juliette Lewis.
Right.
You watch her in From Dusk Till Dawn. And she's all, you're like, yeah, it's hot, you know. She's wearing skimpy little stuff. Natural Born Killer.
Cape Fear's the one.
Yeah, exactly.
Please.
And in this, it's like, she has a retard haircut.
Oh, man.
I mean, even her hair is retarded. She's talking about sex, and it's just, oh, no, I don't even, how far are they going to go with this? Like, the first time I saw it, I'm like, oh, my God, she's in the big bloomer grandma underwear and the big reinforced bra. He's in his boxer shorts, and they're ready to have sex. I'm like, how far are they going to let this go where I got to watch this? That retard sex.
Did they go all the way?
They did. He put on this marching band music to have sex to. And yeah, they had sex, but beforehand they're looking through the book on, what about that position? What about this one? I don't know, how much do you weigh? Like, it's supposed to be a cute, funny thing.
Right.
You know, okay, that must be a, male retard on top. You know? But it was like, all I'm thinking is, oh, this is so despicable. That's what we want. Yeah, put two of them together.
Well, Juliette Lewis is so hot. If she was retarded, that would be great, man.
You're in.
I would love that. Strip off her clothes and
far.
Look, candy.
Pump for 8 seconds, call her a dummy, and throw her out.
And don't be stupid.
Anthony?
Uh-huh.
Got to break in here. 11-year-old Gary.
Hello, boys.
Hello, boys.
I want to say,
Yeah.
I'm off on the fez.
What?
I'm coming back.
You're coming
I'm not
back?
calling them up again.
Well...
If you want me to call you guys up, I'll stay with you.
Wait, so you're coming back to the Opie and Anthony show?
Yep.
Yep. Gary?
Yep.
This is a happy day.
I know. And I just want to say that song, I was listening to it, I was just getting screeches.
Yeah.
I was just like dropping the phone like 500 times when they hit that high note.
How many cigarettes do you smoke a day?
And I just wanted to say, Anthony, you don't know what a kind of father my father is. My father is an iron worker, and he worked down in Ground Zero.
That's well, there you go.
Gary's father is a true hero.
He's an iron worker. That's
and I
nice.
just wanted to say,
Yep.
I would hate to be those people in front of those people when those two were singing. Just hate to be in the front row where they were singing. Oh, that spit coming on your face.
Hey, Gary?
Yeah.
What do you think
a little Norton.
What do you think of your competition, Drudge Jr.?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't want to say because I didn't want to be a low sport, but no competition.
No competition?
Yeah.
No competition.
You can take him in a fight?
I think. I'm no blowing like China.
You certainly do better radio than Drudge Jr.
I know.
Yeah. Are you?
I remember. I first started listening to you at 99. I remember the first fight that I think Anthony had with Drudge. It was hilarious. This kid cannot fight back like those two, Princess Di.
Right.
Yeah.
They don't fight back against me.
Gary?
Yeah.
Gary, are you upset with Opie at all?
No, I forgive him.
Anthony, I got some good news though.
What is this, Opie?
I must say the whole phone call from yesterday, when I told the kid to get a life and that I'm not Mean Joe Green, definitely stemmed from the fact that he was spending a little too much time on the Ron and Fez show.
I apologize.
And not enough time on the Opie and Anthony show.
Listen.
I was personally offended and upset, and I might have said some things that I shouldn't.
Right.
A little jealous.
A little jealousy, sure. And now that Gary has woken up and realized where
I smelled the coffee.
Yeah, I went to
Starbucks and I've gotten sick of their coffee.
That's right.
And I've come back to the O&A's coffee.
That's right. You on your own. We didn't have to push you. You did the right thing. You know where your bread is buttered. And you're back with us, and Gary...
I'm back in position.
Gary, I will be taking you to a New York Islanders game.
Thank you. I just want to say, Opie, I thought it was something I said that you got angry at.
I was more...
you thought...
No, Opie, don't go, I thought it was me for a second.
It was
you shouldn't think you're doing something wrong in a plane.
Right,
remember, run away and tell.
Gary, I gotta warn you, if Opie's taking you to the game and he pulls up and he goes, here's the game, and it says Motel 6, it's not the game.
No.
They never have games there. They don't have games there. Not that game, anyway.
Be careful, son.
I know. No, I didn't. I really like what they were saying about touch by an uncle.
See, there's just a rule of thumb you got to remember is no touching where the bathing suit covers. Is what you got to remember.
Let me tell you guys something. If Gary's dad is an iron worker, I am making sure everyone knows everything.
No, listen, he might call up tomorrow.
Oh,
no.
Is he going to give Opie some ground rules?
I just want to say, I will call up Ron Fez if you're doing the Afro show.
Yeah.
The only time I'm calling up Ron Fez, you can tell them I will not be calling them up.
Gary, I want you to call Ron and Fez and tell them your decision tonight.
All right, and I just want to say who's in there? Steve, the guy from Comedy Central.
Yes.
I love that song, Killer Kitten.
Oh, that's
there you go.
Well, Steve,
well, thank you, sir.
No problem.
Steve,
I like that Comedy Central presents.
Oh, thanks.
That's Stephen Lynch in the studio.
Stephen Lynch, I love you.
Gary, I cannot take you to the Islanders Rangers game this Thursday.
Nope.
I have plans for that game, but
it's taking a 9-year-old.
You're taking Kenny Allen from the.
I found someone that puts out, and they will be going to the Islander Ranger game with me.
All right, no, don't. So funny.
Funny, right?
I used to be a Ranger fan. I was a Devil fan, and now I'm an Islander fan because
There you go. There you go.
Now that the
But
Islanders,
they might have a bad year, no offense.
now that the Islanders are winning, there's going to be a lot of Islanders.
Oh, I just want to say, Opie.
Yeah.
I thank you for your sports curse with the Yankees.
Huh?
Great.
I thank you. And I just wanted to say about that call I called up about the golf thing. Actually, I told every Met fan in my school, I go, are you a Met fan? And they go, yeah. I go, where's your amazing Mets now, huh? Sitting at home and watching a game and crying, saying, we should have been there, we should have been there, we should have been where the A's are. Oh, my God. Start crying, and I tease everybody.
Opie? Yes. You know how crowded it gets at the Coliseum during games?
Yeah.
How are you going to make sure you don't lose your little Gary here? Are you going to... What the Norton?
One of those little things that attaches your wrist to the lad's wrist.
You think something like that?
No.
What do you do, Gary, so you don't get lost in a crowd?
I am bringing a film crew to make sure nothing went on.
Opie, I think if you grab the lad's hand,
Trust me, I've been to the Knicks game, I've been to a Rangers game, I met Patrick Ewing.
Anthony, by the time I bring Gary to an Islander game, I think the whole Coliseum is going to know that I brought him.
But Gary, does your father hold your hand when you're in a crowd?
No, we go to the Yankee Stadium, he goes, follow me, and I follow him.
Follow me.
Well, you got to be careful, son, because Opie does a little thing when he brings lads to games where he goes, I don't want to lose you in a crowd, where he picks you up and he holds you close and carries you.
Oh, no.
And he only has one seat, by the way.
No. I don't be no Marilyn Monroe when I walk over a pipe thing where my clothes come off.
I don't know what he's talking about. But, Gary, are you a big kid or a little kid for 11?
I'm about 4 feet, 5 feet.
4 feet, 5 feet. Like a foot difference there, Gary.
I don't know. I haven't seen how tall I am.
Are you fat? Are you skinny?
Skinny, fat, you know.
Hold on.
He's skinny, fat, between 4 and 5 feet tall.
Hold on. Mandy thinks we have gone too far. Mandy?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, Mandy.
You guys have gone way too far. Totally stepped over the line.
Why?
No, it isn't. Stop taking
part of the mentally challenged. You guys are the ones that are mentally challenged.
They're not.
Well, what part of the show went over the line?
I guess I'm
making fun of the two mentally challenged people singing the song.
Mandy!
It's comedy. Mentally retarded people singing, always funny.
Hello?
Hello?
Mandy, they're not mentally challenged. They're retarded. You don't have to be politically correct.
It's not right.
What's the matter, Mandy?
You didn't chuckle a little bit.
No, I didn't.
You didn't.
Yes, you did.
You didn't
He's
listen
laughing right now.
You didn't listen to that version of the song and sit there like, oh, isn't this so sweet?
No, I was hitting my boyfriend because he was laughing.
Yeah.
See, we didn't
I've
make
been
them
there,
sing.
man.
They sang, and it's on tape, and it's funny because they're dumb.
That's all right.
Oh, come on, have some chuckles.
It's so good to have Gary back on the show.
Isn't it great? And Gary, you're going to an Islander game.
I'd like to see some more signs in the New Jersey area for SmackDown. And if there's not more than about like a good 20,
Yeah.
then they're not fans. You take the syndication off of New Jersey because that means they're not fans.
What Gary's talking about, WWF Raw last night, there were a lot of O&A show signs.
I saw one that said Gary's the man. I actually saw one.
Did you really?
Yeah.
All right. And, they're taping tonight in Jersey, so we're hoping Jersey will give us a showing like Long Island did. Okay.
Gary, be careful. If you drink a little too much soda pop, Opie's going to want to take you to the restroom.
No, you've gone too far.
Just be careful. I'm warning you, son.
Gary,
Especially if he has a bag with him.
When your father takes you to the stadium or something, and you have to use the restroom, what does he go in with you or what?
No, he goes. He has to go to the bathroom with me, sir.
Oh.
No, he goes like way down, and I stay in one place.
Gary, no soda when we go to the freaking.
No soda. I do not take soda.
I'm just worried about you. I want you to be all right. And if he does the opposite,
No, running.
You guys don't understand. I'm going to bring a film crew to make sure everything's on the
and
up
watch
and up.
if he does show up with the shopping bag, that's a little dangerous.
I just want to ask you, I want to ask you if I can have Jim Brewer tickets in Philly.
Isn't it,
you're going to go to Philly to see Jim Brewer?
I don't do anything. I love him. I love Goat Boy.
Well, he doesn't love Goat Boy, so be careful next time you see him, all right?
I know.
Gary, we'll work on the Islander game, then we'll work on the Brewer tickets. He's going to be playing New York as well. Maybe we can work something out. Maybe you and your dad could go to the Brewer show.
All right.
All right?
All right.
All right, Gary.
All right, guys. WNEW Army, I'm back.
Welcome back into the fold, my friend.
Welcome back.
Thank you. WNEW Army, I'm back.
My
See you guys.
little friend.
See you guys.
All right. My little buddy.
There he goes.
WNEW,
All right.
the man.
All right.
See ya.
Well, a lot of people are asking what the shopping bag reference is about. Maybe we ought to clear that up. See, what people would do is bring a shopping bag, one of the big paper shopping bags that maybe you would, when you go Christmas shopping, you see them a lot. The big brown shopping bags with the handles. And you take the young lad into the bathroom stall with you. Now, if some authority looks under the stall and sees a young lad's feet facing you as you're sitting on the bowl, it would rise some suspicions. So you put the young lad in the bag, and that way you can do what you want with the lad, while anyone looking underneath, all they see is you sitting on the bowl with a shopping bag in front of you, thinking you were having a day of shopping.
And even the noises they hear won't give it away. They think that man with the shopping bag is eating an ice pop.
Oh, my God.
Didn't Norton say
You're insane. And Stephen Lynch will be writing a song about this next week.
Yeah, hold on, I'm writing this down.
To a reggae beat.
The lad bag. That's what it is. The lad bag. That ice pop. He must be having an ice pop in there. I hear some slurping and, seems to be enjoying it.
I didn't get the memo today. I didn't know we were going to smoke pop before the show.
Stairwell with Stinky.
Okay, we got to take a break yet?
Yeah.
Stephen Lynch, don't forget, we'll be playing Governors in Levittown tomorrow night for a lot of money. Mike DeNicola will be playing Rascals tonight for gas money.
Opie, Tom wants to know if you're going to be backing down to Gary's dad, much like Fonzie did in that episode of Happy Days with young Bobby.
You know what? I think it's pretty obvious that Gary's dad is a pretty cool guy.
You better be.
I bet he.
I hope he knows about this too.
Dad, I'm going to the game with Opie.
No, I'm.
What? Who's Opie and what are you doing?
I'm making the proper phone calls. I am bringing lots of video equipment. You'll never be out of my. Never be out of sight of about 17,000.
Imagine if you lose
17,000 people at the Coliseum.
Imagine if Opie lost young Gary at the stadium, at the Coliseum.
It's the new sports curse.
Help me find my little buddy.
Is there a Gary here? Gary, Opie is looking for you. He's crying and he's looking for you. He's at the police stand over here at the Coliseum. Again, Gary, Opie is a very upset man looking for you.
We have to take a break, Ed. So the update. 11-year-old Gary in, 14-year-old Drudge Jr. out.
Don't go to CNN for dick jokes. Don't come here for the news.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
I like it when the show's dirty.